Alrighty, welcome back to Summer Splash 2025. The Rocket League portion here. We're down to our top 8 here in day number 2, and we've got some heaters on the way here. Can't wait to get some of these going.
We do indeed have some heaters. Got a lot of good maps or matchups. Apologies. In fact, we got a heater that we're about to watch right now. We're gonna see Lickety Split, the number 2 seed, with some players from UBC. That's gonna be Cal B, Mizric, and JK, and then we're gonna see the boys SDSU. That's gonna be Zap. That's gonna be Sean, and that is going to be the GOAT 5 stars. I'm really excited for this matchup. Anything you want us to look out for, RB?
Honestly, I kind of want to see the development of this SDSU roster. I think that's probably the biggest thing. I think I know they did have a great run in CCS, only losing to Akron in the finals. But personally, I haven't seen them play, and I'm pretty excited for that.
I am excited as well. In fact, I think our players are ready to go. So they are going to join the teams, and we're going to see some live action here. I don't know where some of them left. I think they did leave. I think the boys are probably still in training as they were waiting for stream. So we're going to give them a little bit more time to join up. Apologies for the wait, ladies and gentlemen. We are on a little bit of a thin schedule here, or not thin schedule, but thin lineup of staff. It's me and RB doing the TOA and the casting and the stream, of course. So I think we are ready though. But Sean is probably still in the bathroom. I don't know. For me, I'm really excited to see what you said. With Aquino graduating, great player, veteran player. I'm really excited to see how Sean kind of fills his spot. Those are some pretty big shoes to fill, as that's just a veteran player on a really good roster. And I'm gonna see how he adapts to AZAP, because AZAP can be a good player, but he's definitely more of a ones main. So how is he gonna adapt to that? Are they gonna be able to be a team that are honestly just all three solid threes players? Jay being the past a good friend and past teammate of my friend and teammate Benbow, who's on the Washed Up College Players roster. Yeah, that's UBC roster, the which we're calling the Lickety Split Boys. That's a good team right there. So I'm excited to see these guys play, but I think they are good to go. So we're going to move into game number 1 of this best of 7 series. All the matches today are gonna be best of 7, which is awesome. We are ready to go in game 1 here of day 2, the final countdown towards the ending of this tournament here at Summer Splash 2025.
Right here, and we jump into game number 1 as Benji hits this one to the side. He has decent possession here, could get a pop to his teammate Fervent, but he misses the ball. Wasn't able to fake out Sean B though. As a good demo here and a counter approach here from SDSU.
Yeah, Sean B looking for those bumps. Does get one on Mizric, but Fervent is looking good on defense as he might have an open shot. Will Sean get back? He will. Looking for a clear as well, but gets denied. Now Zap on the ball. Does get a touch out. A little bit awkward for him to get back to, though. And now 5 stars looking for a clear to give them some space with a pass over to Sean, but Mizric there to deny pretty early.
As they bring back the ball here. A miss here actually from both players from SDSU as they throw this one away quickly. Low boost here though from Lickety Split as a little bit of an awkward play. Out mid though as Mizric's able to cut that one off. Not able to do much here though as he's on low boost and it bangs right back towards their deck.
Yeah, I mean, we're seeing a lot of back and forth from these teams, filling each other out. First game is always kind of a warm-up game. Not really much to expect from either side as players may have just come from the bathroom like Sean. But we do see a little bit of a triple commit and an open net there by Fervent. A little bit of miscommunication on the side of SCSU. Nothing crazy though, nothing to be too worried about. Sean B thinking he can get the beat, but not able to, and Fervent is just left with an open net. I mean, these teams are feeling each other out. Nothing really too prominent in terms of how this series is going to go, but still a little bit of concern for the SDSU side.
Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna pull your iconic line, which is first game is just these teams warming up to one another, and I mean, especially in a best of 7 series like this one, I mean, that's a little more acceptable because you can make up that singular loss. You can't really do something like that in a best of 3 or a best of 5 where you're almost on match point or on match point with a loss. So being able to fill each other out in this first game is definitely a huge first step here.
100%. I am seeing a little bit of a weird. The overlays changed a little bit, but we're gonna fix that going into game 2. Apologies for that prod little mistake, but it's not going to change the amazing gameplay that we're able to witness here, as Benji does get it over the head of 5 stars, looking for a touch mid, isn't able to do so, and Fervent bangs it out to where Mizric can't really get a fruitful touch. Their offense looking to extend this lead as Zap is trying to keep the ball out of the front of his net, and 5 stars getting bumped. Now Sean trying to get past this strong UBC defense so far, with just over 2.5 minutes on the clock. Let's see if SDSU can bring things back into the fold.
Might start with the Zap play, but he tries to get that one knocked down to a teammate unable to find it. Sean B should have easy opportunity to get a pop here for Zap. Zap, solo play off the backboard, but Benji's there to squeak that one away. Fervent, full boost to his name. Doesn't really get a good catch here, though, and this could be a decent passing play. Sean B a little confused here in front of the blue net as a little bit of a pushback here. I mean, SDSU's got a lot of time here. They're definitely feeling out this roster a bit. But with 2 minutes remaining, anything can happen.
Yeah, anything can happen. Now Benji looking for a touch, but he misses as well as Sean. Both players whiffing the ball, faking each other out. Now Azap not able to do much with it, and Mizric bumping Sean off the play. Sean trying to get a touch off the ceiling, isn't able to do so, but 5 stars is on that ball pretty quickly. Now, Zap looking for a sidewall read, corner read, I should say. Very close, almost a clip, but not able to find the net. Now Mizric does dunk one, but Zap is there to follow up the touch. And now 5 stars trying to continue this offense and find something before this last minute on the clock.
As they're trying to find any sort of offensive plays that they can make. Finally coming down to those final 60 seconds of game number 1 here as SDSU is down 1 goal. Zap, touch the sky. A little bit of an interesting play here, though, and no way. It almost goes in. A little bit of probably miscommunication. I don't expect that. That was an intentional fake. As Sean B trying to get any sort of forward momentum for his team. Could start with a 5 stars play. Zap, solo potential. Low boost, though. Gets over 1. Deshaun B not able to beat the other. 40 seconds now remaining as it now gets thrown back onto SDSU half.
Yeah, Zap trying to get this ball, but a double commit coming out from 5 stars and Sean. Benji looking for a shot, but Zap is able to keep it in their side. Now Sean gets a follow-up touch to his 5 stars, but 5 star gets a miss. Not what you want in this last few seconds of the first game, but Sean trying to make the ball go in the net. 5 stars with a touch, but not able to get it in as Benji passes over to Fervent. A little bit of a double commit. This could spell trouble, but it doesn't look like it. It's not over yet. Zap still has control, gets one flip, gets the air dribble, but Fervent gets the save just in time. Will they keep this up?
0 seconds here. No, it hits the ground just in time here. As SDSU wish they could have that one back. And, I mean, just from watching this, these teams are definitely feeling each other out a bit, but I think one of the biggest problems that SDSU is running into is they can't get a good offensive push going. We saw one right at the end there, but it came off of the Zap solo play and not much of a team play, and I feel like if they can mix in more of those passes, they can definitely be a lot more threatening on the pitch.
100%. A little bit of a misplay there by SDSU, and a little bit misplay by me. I don't know what happened to the overlay. I have it how I want it, and then I go into the game, and then it just changes itself. But that is going to be the first win there for the boys over at UBC as we give them a point on the scoreboard. Is there anything that you want to look out for at these rosters going into game 2?
I'm honestly just curious how SDSU is going to adapt to this UBC roster.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I think they are definitely a lot more fleshed out team so far. But like you said, game number one doesn't really mean too much in the grand scheme of things. So just watching how these teams develop through this series.
100%, 100%. We are going into game two here. RB's going to cover my back while I try to fix the overlay. Give us a little bit of grace here, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Or JDs and littlemen. There we go.
Here we go. Game number two here. Getting kicked off. And a potential counterplay from SDSU. Could be their first goal of the series here is what they're working for. As Mizric gets this one off to the side. Low boost here, though, from UBC. As they're all clumped up in this corner. A bang-out play. Forced out. Zap. Maybe potential pass out mid. Finds Sean B. Good pop. But not able to find another touch.
Yeah. Zap now on the ball. Looking to get past Benji. Isn't able to do so. Now 5 stars. Gets a touch, but is denied by Fervent. Zap now on the ball. Trying to get this out. Create some type of offense early in this first game. Now Mizric on it. Gets denied by Sean B pretty early though. And Benji booms it back into this left corner for blue. Now Zap has control of the ball. Has a fair amount of boost. Can he make something happen? He looks for a 50. He gets one, but it isn't too great. Benji is there for the save. I'm really liking how these UBC boys are shaping up against this SDSU roster, as they can be pretty scary when you're playing against them.
Yeah, we're definitely seeing a lot of development here. Obviously, that lickety split UBC roster, they're putting a lot more pressure up. I think they're able to shrug off a lot of these SDSU pushes. And as I say that, a little bit of a misplay, as luckily 5 stars able to find the double there with 0 boost. I don't know what happened on the UBC side of things. Looks like a mis-rotate here. Oh yeah, a little bit of a pinch off of the top of the car of an orange player. And that was an easy goal for SDSU to walk away with.
In fact, an easy goal for them, and one that they will take, as this might lead to a 1-1 in the series. Now Benji, looking for a touch on the ball, is covered by Fervent as he misses, but there's a little bit of a double commit. Now Benji, low boost, has to get a touch on this, is able to do so, but Sean waiting behind Zap as Zap looks to pass mid to him. Will Benji be there? He is, but he's backward. He's low on boost, and all 3 players are in the same corner. Now Mizric in a very awkward position. 5 stars over his head, and Zap looking for the shot. Fervent is able to get the save, but 5 stars wants to keep it in.
Yeah, 3 minutes now remaining on the clock. We're seeing the exact opposite from game number 1, which now SDSU is leading by 1 here with the final 3 minutes, and UBC seems a bit frantic, very low boost, just like last game, and now they're just getting worked here, getting beaten to the ball, and as, I mean, I'm saying that Zap scores yet another one, and, I mean, what did I say right at the end of game number 1? I said SDSU needs to begin mixing in those passing plays, and as they start doing that, they are scoring.
They are scoring, and you don't want to give SDSU those easy goals, because they can score the hard goals pretty well as well, so when you give them those easy goals, they will lead, they will just throw away your chances of winning and just kind of run away with the game. I mean, being part of Cal Poly Humboldt myself, we've had a couple of series where we're like, okay, we got this, we're doing okay, and then you give up 1 goal, and then all your confidence is gone, and then they show you why they're one of the top schools in California, if not the top seed in California. Now Benji, looking for a 50. Fervent is there, but does get denied by Sean pretty easily. Benji gets bumped by Sean again, and Zap is now on the ball. 5 stars. It's over his head. This might be an open net. But Fervent misses wide. That's not a shot you want to miss. Is Benji able to get there? He is. And that will bring down the lead by 1.
What a real, yeah, it's just an unfortunate miss there from 5 stars. He needs to be making contact with this ball, and Sean B touching that, trusting that touch that 5 stars is going to make. And fortunately, I mean, even then, Fervent still missed it. Benji getting Fervent's back there, but they cut the lead in half. They have 2 minutes to work with. We're definitely seeing a lot more active play here in this game number 2 compared to game number 1, thankfully.
Yeah, definitely a little bit closer. Some horrible misses here from both sides, but nothing you can't recover from. But UBC does need to find another goal to even up this second game to extend their lead and put them in a comfortable position. Mizric is able to find the shot. Is it on net? It's not, but he does find the double, and Sean is not able to be there in time. I mean, a great pass from Fervent. Fervent, and a great speed from Mizrik to be able to beat Sean getting back. It's better that he actually went backward than he went in goal, because I think that would have been an easy save for Sean.
Yeah, it looks like a little bit of an overextension by the SDSU roster as Zap pushed up forward. Looked like he was going to have that 50, or at least some touch, and he wasn't able to find it, which left a huge gap in their defense. UBC able to tie up this game, and honestly, this game was looking extremely dominated by SDSU, but now it's looking the other way. That's another shot here from the UBC roster.
Yeah. Benji now gets a flip. Sean is there to deny him, but Mizrik takes a shot of his own. Not able to find the net. Fervent now taking control, trying to keep this ball in. Mizrik and Benji kind of close to the play, but it doesn't punish them. Now Zap has the ball, has low boost, tries to get over. Fervent is able to do so. And now Sean be taking a shot, but it's wide. You don't want to miss that. Even if he had taken the shot, though, I think that Benji might have had to save. So
yeah, it honestly looked like he was trying to pass to Zap, but Zap didn't want to cut in for the pass. Looked like he'd rather play a little safer, drop back, but potential opportunity here. Good little fake out though, as Benji's there, and 20 seconds remaining. 2-2 on the scoreline in game number 2, and I mean this is actually a pretty big game. If SDSU wins this, they tie the series at 1-1. But if Lickety Split ends up pulling away with this one, I mean, SDSU is going to have to climb and crawl back into this game here. As it looks like we might be going into an overtime. Zap gets one. Mizrik drops this down. Doesn't want to play that one out as they go into overtime in game number 2.
Now we are now in OT game 2. This is as close as we thought it to do. Me and Arby did a little bit of predictions. We wanted to kind of put our 2 cents in who we thought was going to win. But to be honest, we really thought it's anybody's game. I mean, all of these matchups are just so close. And all of these teams honestly deserve it. But it's really going to be who is up to form for today. Who is looking the best today, as I think is what going to determine is what's going to determine these matches and ultimately our champion for the 2025 Summer Splash Series. Now Mizrik gets a touch. 5 stars is there to deny him. But Benji now last on defense. Needs to get it clear. Sean pre-jumps it. Mizrik now on the backboard. Gets it clear to Benji. Benji gets a touch over Zap's head. Now Sean has a little bit of boost. Takes the ball. Gets the musty. 5 stars cuts it off. Looking to give to Zap. Zap going for the double tap flip reset. Isn't able to do so. And both players from SDSU now double committing.
Oh, right off the back post. Sean B is not able to cut in fast enough to allow for SDSU to secure that goal. A minute 15 now on a shot on net. Fervent jumps over it, and SDSU scores.
Oh, man. Wow, what a shot. I mean, it is wide open, but those are the scariest shots to score. I don't think Fervent expected him to shoot it behind him. Good on 5 stars to take his time to, take his time to shoot, and well played.
Righty, let me take a look here at our other games going on. We have 2 other games going on right now, as looks like Leslie University versus Nevada Blue. Leslie is taking a strong start in that series, as it is 6-3 in game number 1 and 5-0 in game number 2, shutting them out in game number 2, as it looks like Leslie University is running away with that series. And then in our other series of Washed Up College Players versus Wichita State University, it's a lot of back and forth here. Washed Up College Players up 2-1 in the series, as they are in the middle of game number 4 here, tied up.
Yeah, sadly it looks like LBCC has forfeited their first match. That is really rough. We don't want to see forfeits in day 2. I really thought these were the most dedicated rosters. Not sure what happened there. Maybe family emergency pulled up. You never want to see that. But we have plenty of excitement for stream as we are going into game 3, 1-1 for both teams. And I'm excited for where this is going to go.
Yeah, we're definitely seeing a lot of development from both of these rosters, and this is why I love these best of 7 series, Thankful, is because you see so much change and development as these teams adapt to one another and kind of mold themselves to become better players to deal enough damage to their opponents. And we're seeing that SDSU was able to kind of play more as a team there, and that's what, I mean, honestly, I believe gave them the edge in that game. Number 2, what a shot from Sean B here. Wait, what was that?
I mean, just a great shot from Sean. I mean, look at this. Waits for the bounce,
right over the
hits
top,
the power,
yep.
and Fervent isn't able to get there. That takes a lot of timing to be able to pull that off. And yeah, great eye-hand coordination from the homie. You love to see it. Now Zap looking to take another shot on the net, kind of give his team some space, not space some team. What am I saying? Now Mizrik gets beat to the ball, doesn't have enough boost to get there anyways. Vigi does get a 50. 5 stars is there quick, but Fervent turns it back around. Zap looked to pass to 5 stars, wasn't able to connect though, but he does find a demo.
What a bump.
A bump, I should say, and Sean is ready for the shot. I mean, what a play. Zap fakes the pass to 5 stars maybe. It looks like he gets the bump. Benji not ready, and that's a right side shot that you just cannot save if you're Benji. Great play.
Yeah, what a good shot there in play from honestly the entire SDSU roster. Zap getting at that pass through a bump, and Sean B just taking the open net. Honestly, he didn't even have to shoot it as well as he did, but by his placement, I mean, even shows how skilled this roster is. As UBC, I mean, game number 1, they look strong, but just like you stated before, game number 1 is just showing a warm-up to these teams, and SDSU is definitely showing right now that they're the better roster.
They definitely are. They're looking dominant like they usually do, but I do think this is still anybody's series. UBC just needs to calm down, play their game, stay confident. If you lose your confidence, the death of your team. As long as they do that, they can keep in it. But right now, SDSU is pounding their backboard. Now Benji is able to get over 1. Zap does get a denial and a shot as well. And then he dunks Fervent as well. I mean, that's just really unfortunate if you're Fervent. You try to get the save. Not the best touch, but it's really awkward. And Zap is just ready for the rebound. Mizrik not able to get there. And that's going to extend their lead to 3.
Yeah, 3-0 in game number 3. This is a big tide shifter here. This is a very important game to win. Zap actually misses here. As could be an opportunity for Lickety Split to build some sort of offensive chances. As some more shots rolling out from SDSU. And actually, now that I'm looking at it, a little bit of an update here from our Leslie University versus Nevada Blue. A lower round match. Leslie University is now 3-0 in the series on match point against Nevada Blue. Nevada Blue going to have to come back with a reverse sweep if they want any chance in this tournament.
Yeah, and even more domination. Sean opts not to steal the goal from the Zap, but that's going to extend their lead. Not even halfway through their game, and they're already up 4. This is not looking good for UBC. If you're UBC here, what are you thinking here, RB?
What I'm thinking is you guys got to figure out how to get more boost. I feel like that's one of the big things that happened in game number 2 is they had no boost. I don't know what was going on defense, but most of the goals. There was definitely some peak goals, but a lot of them were the fact that they did not have boost. And I mean, we're seeing a lot of that right now as well. 2 members of the roster have no boost right now. And because of that, they have to wait, and SDSU is able to develop a play. What a miss! Wait! What is Lickety Split doing? In a counterplay? What is happening?
Bro, I don't even know, bro. I don't even know. Okay, it looks like I finally fixed it for now. I fixed the overlay, guys. Thank goodness. Okay, we're chilling. I shouldn't have to do any more overlay stuff. I apologize for the prod stuff. It was a little bit of mix-up, but it is better than us having to restart the stream. So I am able to clutch up the stream prod. Now we can focus on the gameplay, as SDSU is now up 5-0. Fervent, looking for a clear, is able to get past Zap and bumps him as well. 5 stars now has control of the ball, gets one good touch, tries to get over Mizrik but isn't able to do so. Now Zap looking for a shot of his own. 5 stars is on the backboard, and that's a great passing play. I thought he was shooting. Was he passing instead?
Yeah, I don't even know what was going on there. It looks like, yeah, I mean, that was just a great shot here from 5 stars. Low boost, actually, I'm pretty sure it was 0 on the opponent's back wall, able to make a play out of that. Good shot from him. And 6-0 for SDSU. 2 minutes remaining. I don't want to say Lickety Split can't get back into this game, but I would say from, if I were to say anything to the team, it's start thinking about game number 4, because that's going to be the next important one, because getting back into this game number 3 is going to be difficult.
Yeah, definitely going to be difficult to come back from this big of a deficit. They're in they're in Brazil territory currently. So I would just focus kind of like, okay, how can we change the momentum of this game? Not necessarily look to score, but just look to control the pace of play. If they can control the pace of play, it'll get in the back of minds of SDSU, maybe get them double thinking going into game number 4, game number 4. But yeah, they need to focus on what they can do next.
Yeah, a minute now remaining. I mean, I'm pretty sure the door has been closed on this game number 3 for the UBC roster as SDSU. I mean, if anything, I think they should be pretty happy with the performance they've had in this game number 3 and the fact that they're going to take the lead in the series because of their performance here. I don't think they really need to improve on much. UBC, they need to start thinking about what do we need to do going into game number 4, because that's a big one. If they lose that one, they go to match point, and they need to figure out how to develop.
100%. For right now, getting a clear. Not much that they can do here that'll matter. Sean B has gone AFK. I'm hoping that's a disconnect. Otherwise, it's a little bit of... I wouldn't do that if I was playing. Interesting. Maybe his mom called him, bro. I don't know.
Yeah, that's game number 3 here. They want one for the road. They got one for the road. That's all that matters. Hopefully a change of momentum here for Lickety Split going into game number 4.
I hope so. I hope that changes the momentum. But that is going to end that third game. So now we got SDSU with a 1-game lead. They are now 2-1 in the series. What do you do here, like in terms of mentality, or if you're playing? Was there any like kind of glaring issues you saw that UBC needs to change?
I already mentioned it a little bit earlier, but it looks like they're stacking up way too much, and I think a big reason to that is because of the fact that they have no boost. And I'm not really... I saw a few boost steals from SDSU, but I don't feel like it was super overbearing. They were definitely the ones that had a lot of the boost, but the fact that they aren't being aggressive for those boost pads and able to kind of involve themselves more on the offense, I think was the main reason. It seems like anytime they got the ball, they were low boost and they'd immediately bang the ball out, and then it just seemed like a new wave of an SDSU attack came back.
Yeah.
So I think that's probably the biggest thing that needs to change for them. They need to figure out, how do we capitalize on this boost? How do we able to make effective counter plays?
Well, you heard it from RB. These boys need to focus on boost control in this next match, as we are waiting for the players to join back. Think Zap maybe have a card chain. I don't think I've ever seen Zap use another car, so I don't think it's a card change. But I would agree with you. I definitely think boost management, and then also just controlling the midfield a bit more if possible. SDSU is one of those teams that likes to put you on the back burner. They like to corner you in your own side of the field, but once you can get out of that and kind of force them into 50s, it may look better for your roster. I think that first game, they were taking better 50s, and they were not scared to challenge the ball as Benji pulls a little bit of a... What is it called? What is it called? Who's the pro player that always does this? I always forget his name. Where you fake challenge, and then you put yourself in no man's land, and then you can't save the ball. Classic rookie mistake.
Yeah, I was going to say, I came in, like, he got a lot of power off that. I can't tell if that was a long card diff or the fact that he just hit it at the perfect time coming off that bounce. And another goal here. What is happening? SDSU absolutely pummeling Lickety Split right now.
I mean, to be fair, both of these are just kickoff goals. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. This UBC kickoff is kind of falling apart. That's 2 goals now, and those aren't the only kickoff goals I think we've seen. Sean B does get a great touch, and Zap is already up for it, but he does get beat by Benji now. Sean staying with the ball, does get it past one player, but Pervervent passes to Benji. Benji with a shot. Double commit from SDSU. Fervent looking to pass down to Mizric. Mizric is beat out, and now Benji is back on it. Benji gets beat out. Now Sean looking to get a 50. He is able to make contact with the ball, but Mizric is trying to pass mid.
They're not able to find much of an offensive play here, but I do like that UBC is getting more involved here as they need to start looking for more of these passing opportunities. Fervent might have an opportunity of his own. Looks like a little bit of a team bump, though, because that's going to open up the lane for SDSU to counter.
Yeah. They really need to get something going. They are 2 goals down, and if they lose this game, it could spell disaster for them. But it isn't over. Even if they lose, they still do have lower quarters. But maybe they're not going to go to lower quarters as Fervent finds the back of the net. The drought for the UBC guys is finally over for the first time in a while. Besides that, he got kicked out. We're going to get a technical pause here. Oh, I guess not. It was just the server. I thought we were going to need a technical pause. Sean was able to get back in time, but thank goodness. Rocket League servers still disappointing as usual, as Sean B got kicked out for who knows why.
Yeah, a little bit unfortunate here, and it looks like we actually have an update of that Leslie University versus Nevada Blue, and it looks like Leslie University has swept Nevada Blue 4-0, that lower round 1 matchup. And I mean, I knew it would have been a tough matchup for Nevada Blue as Leslie University is coming into this top 8 as the 5th seed. So going up against the 8th seed was going to be a tough matchup for them. But hopefully Nevada Blue will take away from that what they can. Good job for them making top 8, though.
Congrats to Nevada for making top 8. They are sadly knocked out of day 2, but I mean, they didn't lose to a bad team. Leslie University having Swaz on that roster, that's a very hard roster to beat. So congrats to Leslie for making it further into the stage, as we'll see them in the lower quarters. Now, Sean B, they're trying to extend this lead if they can. They're not in a comfortable place. I'm sure they'd like to have more, like that 3rd game that we saw. But right now, we're finally seeing UBC hold their own as they have scored 2 goals now. Fervent gets denied by 5 stars. Sean now up. Does get beat by Benji, and now Benji taking his time in the corner, leaves it for Fervent. Fervent misses the ball. Now Benji has to get a save on this. Is able to do so, but it's awkward. 5-star diving, not able to make contact with the ball. And now rotates back, looks to get a touch to Zap, but Fervent is there to stop the pass. It looks like 5-star's passing to Mizric.
No.
Mizric passes off the backboard of Benji, and that's just a little bit of a misplay from the homie 5-stars. Not sure what he was thinking there. Probably would have been best to leave the ball. But unfortunate, but not unfortunate for Lickety Split, as now they are tied up and actually looking pretty strong right now.
Yeah, 5-star is trying to help out Zap there. Actually made it worse for him as he now had to defend a pass. As looked an interesting play here. Looked like a double commit from Sean, or 5-stars and Zap on the backboard. As Zap bangs this one out. UBC with another bang back. Sean B playing this one forward. Mizric has the catch though. Off the sidewall, flip reset to his name, gets it over Zap. As tries to get some play forward here. Low for 5-stars though, as he's easily able to get that bang out. 2 minutes now remaining here. 3-3. Game number 4. This is a big game here.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we have the boost glitch on stream. Rocket League, please fix your game. There are so many issues. Can't even stream the game correctly without using a third-party boost meter. Who would have thought the day that Bacchus mod made more sense than Rocket League itself? But Sean, looking to get a 50. It's 50 behind him. Now Zap off the wall. Flicks it up to himself. Looks for 50, but instead gets a pass to 5-stars. 5-stars sneaking it in the bottom right corner past 2 Lickety Split players.
Yeah. Great shot there. Sean B is asking, what's the stream name?
I have a feeling
Well, come
some
on.
of these
This
players
is
haven't
Northridge.
looked at the haven't looked at the announcement channel one time, which is okay. But we've only announced the stream name about 3 times, I think. But
I will drop this in the stream channel just in case.
just in case.
Just in case.
But now, a little bit of a stronger lead here for SDSU. Again, Lickety Split starting to crumble under pressure. All 3 players triple commit, and Mizric is passing off his own backboard. It seems like Lickety Split is really panicked right now, and Sean B is getting amazing demos that leaves the net almost open. Zap is back to 5 stars, but 5 stars isn't you shoot it because Benji will. A lot of panic from UBC. I'm sorry, not UBC, Lickety Split.
Yeah, Benji, I mean, he doesn't really have a choice here. It's either bang it into Zap or somebody's going to score. It might actually been better if he didn't hit it. I don't think that was going in. But definitely a really bad... I mean, honestly, he shouldn't even be in that situation. As now 45 seconds now remaining. It's Lickety Split. I mean, they have to make up 3 goals here to tie. I don't know how I see their chances here. As Zap trying to make a play for it here. 30 seconds now remaining. They have to win this one, otherwise they will go to match point here. As a decent shot here from Zap is right there.
Yeah, it's looking pretty dismal here for Lickety Split. They don't have enough time to get these goals. I would say this is Rock League, but in this case, I don't think it's possible. As they need to get 3 goals in 3 seconds each goal, and it's just not going to happen as SCSU is still on offense and instead scores another one, just pummeling them. They're already down, guys. Give them a break. I mean, they're just showing complete and utter dominance on this field. And Lickety Split does not have an answer to this SDSU offense.
Yeah, SDSU has been applying so much pressure to this roster, and I mean, I'm seeing the same themes. They get some sort of play forward, and they just don't have any boost here. For some reason, Lickety Split not able to make those passing plays work and get those counterattacks going. As SDSU takes yet another game here, bring the series score to 3-1.
Yeah, 3-1.
And
I thought this was going to be a bit closer. I don't know. If I'm Lickety Split, I'm like, we got to change something. We got to start thinking out of the box. I would like to see more demos from Lickety Split. I've said this before, but I don't think that when they get their clears, it's not going to anybody downfield. They're clearing, and there's always an SDSU player there ready to pounce on the ball. They need more midfield presence, and this is something that my team has worked on, and honestly a lot of collegiate teams struggle with, which is if you can get it clear, great, but what are you going to do after you get that clear? Because another team that has high-level players who have good positioning and they are confident, they're going to be there every single time you clear that ball. So having that midfield presence not only changes the boost cycle, not only changes your presence on the field itself, but also changes how another team goes towards the ball, right? They're not going to be as confident because they're constantly scared maybe someone's behind them, maybe they're going to get egoed. So I'd like to see a little bit more confidence in the midfield from Lickety Split. We are going into game 5. This is the game winner for SDSU, and Lickety Split is on the back burners. Uh-oh. We have lost Arby. I'm not sure why I can't hear him, but yeah, I cannot hear Arby. It looks like he has left the call. I'm not sure where Arby went, but he is in team name here. That being said, we are now in, yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. I think he might be talking to one other team. I didn't know he was doing that, but we are good to go here. SDSU already scores an early goal, extending their lead once again. Benji gets utterly beat to the ball. Sean B looking for a touch off the sidewall. Mizric does get it clear, finds his team some time, but his Zap is again keeping that ball on the orange side. Mizric trying to find a clear. 5 stars is there to deny, and Sean B gets a... Oh, why did you stop 5 stars? Why? Why? Dude, that would have been so awesome. Sean B just dotted him up, basically handed him a goal, and then 5 stars backed off for some... I don't know why. Maybe he didn't think he had the angle, but from my point of view, it looks pretty free. That might spell trouble for them, but 5 stars does get a clear. I really just think the difference between these teams is composure. From first game to this game 5, SDSU, they look like they have better stamina. They look like they have better composure. I'm seeing a lot of double commits, a lot of panic from Lickety Split, which is unfortunate. But like RB said, it seems like we were excited for how SDSU would respond to such a good roster as Lickety Split, but they're responding well. And not only that, they're dominating so far in this series, besides game 1, of course. Zap does get a 50. Sean is already there. The way these SDSU players are just to the ball as fast as they can is amazing. Now Sean trying to get a sidewall read. Misses the second touch, but Zap is there anyways. Zap now looking for a flick. 5 stars is jumping off the ceiling. Freestyling, it seems. Zap is freestyling himself as he gets a pinch. Fervent passes up to Benji. Benji looking for the double tap. Fervent is there for the shot. Benji does get the bump. Can Mizerick turn around and shoot this? He can't, as Zap is now on the counterattack. Sean again upfield looking for demos. Doing exactly what I wanted Lickety Split to do. Another demo coming from Sean. Zap now has control of the ball. Tries to go off the wall, but Fervent denies him pretty fast. Now Fervent off the ceiling. Does get deep, and now is rushing back as Sean B is demoing the pack line, just making sure no one is there to save the ball. Benji does get a good touch. Zap looking to beat out Fervent. Gets to the ball first. Gets a 50. Sean absolutely bullying this roster right now. Fervent gets a 50. Tries to beat out Sean. Isn't able to do so. And now Zap passes back to 5 stars. 5 stars. Gives the ball to Mizerick. Mizerick now pops it up for Benji. Benji gets a touch to the corner. Can he get the read? He can, but Mizerick isn't ready for it. Now Zap. Passes towards mid. Benji is able to get it clear. Looking to pass to Fervent. Fervent gets a bump instead. Is still on the ball. Looks for a flip. Flips it mid if he can, but he doesn't have it. Now Benji looking for a shot. Not able to find the target. And now Mizerick tries to pop it back mid for Fervent. Maybe for himself instead, as there's a little bit of a miscommunication on the Lickety Split side. Zap now pops it up. Benji denies him. Gets it the ball towards mid for Mizerick. Mizerick gets the flip. Looking to pass. Fervent is 50'd himself, and Benji is beat out. They now have low boost, are having to run back on defense. They need to make something happen. They have 1 minute to keep their run alive in this series. After this match, if they lose it, they have a lot to thinking to do and not a lot of time, because they have another game in a few minutes. Now, 5 stars, passes to Zap. Zap gets a touch. Now Sean trying to follow up, isn't able to get a touch on it. Benji looking downfield for a teammate. No one there, though, to receive his passes. Mizerick now flails for the ball and also isn't able to make contact. It is looking like it is over for the Lickety Split boys in his upper quarters, as 5 stars gets a 50, but a little bit of a double commit from Sean, and Zap is last, but you can leave Zap last because it's Zap. So that means that this game is over. SDSU gets a 4-1 victory over Lickety Split, and we are going to be moving on to our next matches. We're going to give our teams a little bit of time because we want to give them some time. So we'll catch you guys back in probably about 15 minutes. That was an exciting series, and we'll be back. I'm going to put us to the starting screen for a second, and then I'm going to put us to BRB. Just give me a second, guys. 1.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, thank you and welcome back to Summer Splash 2025 Rocket League here. Today, we're down to our final 6 here, thankful, as we lost a couple along the way here in our top 8, day 2, as Nevada Blue and I believe it was LBCC unfortunately not winning their matches in the lower bracket, as we are now going to be spectating. I believe it's Washed Up College Players versus Leslie University here.
Yeah, I mean, and don't let the seeding really decide who you think's gonna win here. Although Leslie is seed number 7, it's a formidable roster. They have Swaz, who is a bubble player, on their team, and I really do think they have a chance. I mean, really, the top 8 teams in terms of seeding were really close. So going into this match, I think this is going to be really close, and I think our players are ready to go. I'm excited. Whoever wins this will move on to the semis, and whoever loses it is going to be knocked out. So here we are in semis. I mean, the upper semis. Oh no, lower quarters. Sorry, lower quarters, and we are ready to go.
Yeah, here we go. Game number 1 here. An immediate offensive play coming out from Washed Up College Players as they're getting incredibly aggressive on the ball here.
Yeah.
Trying to find any sort of opportunity they can.
Already pretty aggressive out here from the start. Out of the gate, and that's a shot. Benbow with a great assist from Decept finds the pass, gets the bump. The bump is even more impressive, and Swaz is just not ready for that shot. Great play from Washed Up already, showing why they are the number 1 seed in this tournament.
Yeah, what a shot there, actually. Good team play from the Washed Up College Players. As, I mean, they lost the last game to Wichita State. I will say it was an incredibly close series, though. I believe it went 4-2. 2 of those games, I believe, were overtimes. So, I mean, if anything, this should tell you that they're an incredibly formidable opponent that can, you know, play against the best and nearly win.
Yeah, I'm surprised that Wash Up did lose that series, but Wichita is a really good seed. And we were talking about how close the seeding is. Number 1 through 4, I think there was not even a 200-point difference. I think, yeah, it was like 120 difference in terms of seeding difference. And just to give some reference, the top team had about 9,300 points, and the 4th seed had about 9,100. So not even 300, not even 200 point difference in those rosters. So all really good seeds, or really good even teams, and a great. I mean, did Ben mean to fake that, or did he get a whiff? I can't even tell. I'm going to glaze him. I'm going to say he faked because he's my teammate.
A little bit of teammate favoritism here. A little Benbow fake. Honestly, I respect the Benbow fake. I think, at that point, I think the demo is actually just better, but, I mean, I don't know. I think he missed it. I'm going to be honest with you. I think he just missed it.
Real ones will know that Ben faked that. But Swaz now showing his mechs. That looking to go over JB. Collat is there to keep the ball in the orange side. Now Collat has control of the ball. Ben does get the beat though, as he finds a 50 with JB to keep this out of danger zone in front of their net. Swaz gets a great first touch, looking for the double, but it bounces right out. That's like when you play golf and it swishes right out, or any sport really. When you're playing basketball and it just rims out, dude. I hate that. I hate that. You know those rims in middle school that were so bouncy? You know what I'm talking about? Like you barely hit the rim and it just bounces to the sky.
Uh-huh.
Oh, come on. Don't leave me on the hook here, dude.
I'm not. I don't know, man. Oh, no, man.
I don't know, man. But anyways, I see a lot of Affluencer I mean, I think the entire
What a miss.
Leslie University squad is using the Affluencer decal, all because of who used it first. Was it it wasn't. Who was it? Was it it wasn't Zen. I know Zen didn't use this one. I'm forgetting who started the Affluencer wave of cars, because nobody was using Affluencer. Same with the Champ decal. Remember, no one was using that, and then all of a sudden Daniel pulls it out, and they're like, all right, Champ decal is actually the best decal in the game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Remember the grass boost phenomenon? You remember that?
Yeah, I do remember. I do remember the grass. Do you remember when Fennec became popular? Come on.
I do remember that. I remember in one day, Octane was like, oh, that's old news. Octane's old news. Now we're going to the Fennec. We're going to the Mom Car. Mom Car is heat. But the Washed Up College players still holding on to the lead here. Swaz taking up the right wall. Gets a good touch. Looking for the 50. A little bit too far away from him to get back to it, though, as Clat now is rotating up behind JB. Swaz still on it. Gets a great touch to the sidewall. Keeps control. Takes it back up. Beats Ramen, and now gets a 50 with Decept. Now Decept using that Dominus hitbox to get a good pinch. Leaves the ball for Ramen. Now, I guess I could say Raw. I don't know what bro's screaming about.
Yeah, I don't know what he's screaming out about. Maybe he's screaming because he really wants to win this series. You ever think about that? Oh, maybe he's screaming because he missed the ball, and he's screaming because he missed it. Either way, minute and 10 seconds now remaining on the clock here, as the college boys, the college players. Minute left, they're up 1 goal lead here, as Ben tries to get a little bit going here. Okay, Ben might have actually intentionally faked it. He just went for another one. I don't respect the fake, but 50 seconds remaining now. They have the lead.
I'll tell you why I know that he does that. Because all the time he's talking to me, dude, we got to do the Falcon fakes, dude. We got to do the Falcon fake. Or no, is it the Carmine or is that the Falcon fake? He was like, well, listen, bro, what you got to do is you got to go for the ball and then miss it for your teammate, man. He always be telling me that. He tells me that so that when he does miss it, I can't say, why'd you miss it? That's the only reason why. He's trying to gaslight me.
Because he went for the K-Corp fake, dude.
Is it the K-Corp? Is it the K-Corp fake? Is that what it's called?
It's a fake.
It's a fake from some
It's a pro fake. All right.
Yeah, we're gonna call it the Benbow fake.
I mean, that's ooh, the Benbow fake. Actually, I respect that. I respect that. 10 seconds now remaining on the clock here, as the college players, they're up by 1 here, keeping up the pressure, and Swaz of the gang not able to pull away with one, as another shot here coming out. Benbow scores, not Benboy scores, and they got game number 1 here.
Yeah, they got game number 1 on the lock. Unless Swaz has the Infinity Time Stone, bro, they are not winning this game. But
yeah, they're definitely
still a strong start. I wouldn't say this was necessarily dominant, but I do think the washed up players currently look like the better team.
Can I disagree? I think it was a dominant game. I just want to be different, all right? No, seriously though,
you trying to be quirky, bro. You're always trying to be quirky, man.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I'm just gonna bring up exactly what you said yet again. It's just game number 1. Come on, they're just feeling each other.
I know, but I feel like
I
don't know.
No. What happened? What happened in the last series?
Yeah, but that was the first series of the day, man.
Yes, but they won game number 1. Lickety Split won game number 1, right? And then SDSU was like, okay, well, now we downloaded your entire moveset. Let's just win 4 in a row.
Bro, this is not Big Hero 6, bro. No one is downloading movesets. What are you talking about? Nah, but I do agree.
Exactly what happened.
I mean, Benbow putting up stats. He had 600 points, absolutely carrying his team on his shoulders. 2 goals, 4 saves, 4 shots. I don't expect anything less from my GOAT. But Swaz doing the same thing on his side of the field. JB not even breaking 100. That's not a good sign, but it's not over. And we're just getting started as we go into game 2. Let's see if I think what's going to really determine this match is if Swaz is going to be the number 1 source of offense. If it's all up to Swaz to create opportunities, then I don't think that they're going to win this match, because like I said, Washed Up College Boys is a pretty solid roster in terms of even skill.
Yeah, and they've definitely been able to put up quite a lot of pressure here. As Benbow goes up for the ball. A little bit miss here. Double attempt, maybe? Not able to put it on target, though. As you're not going to get many more looks than that, especially if you've got a team like Washed Up College players, which, I mean, I'm sorry? Triple commit on the defense from them? I start to say something good about them, and then they do that. Ramen actually up, though, beats 2. Swaz has control on the backboard, gets a play out for his team tries to find a reset, not able to make that one work though. There's a lot of time here actually. As washed up college players, low boost on their half could be a shooting opportunity.
Really liking the play from Swaz, and washed up college players looking pretty awkward. Swaz does get a good touch. Ramen selling, just absolutely selling. I'm gonna keep that a buck. He's selling that. I don't know why Ben jumped either though. I mean, I think definitely some miscommunication there on the back line of the washed up college players offense, or not offense, defense, apologies. But Collat now looking for a double, gets absolutely dusted by Decept, and now JB passes over to Swaz. Swaz now gets dusted by Ben. Ben off the corner looking for a 50. Decept does get the demo, but now Raw is on his own. Does get past one, but this might be a shot attempt. Nothing too threatening though, as Benbow now takes it across the field. Collat does deny him pretty easily and is looking for a shot of his own. He gets the flip.
Ooh.
Top lefty, but Ramen is there to save it.
Yeah, actually, what a good save there. Ramen, right place, right time there. As, I mean, they still need to come back here down one. They're up one in the series, but they don't want to give up anything here. Ramen, that defensive mastermind, that defensive playmaker for this college players roster. 3 minutes and 15 seconds now remaining on the clock as they try to make an offensive play.
Yeah, Benbow looking for a pass over to Decept. Decept not able to find the net though. But he's staying on this ball as Ramen waits patiently in midfield. Ramen opts the challenges quickly. Benbow now has the ball, but he misses it. And this might be an open shot for Collat. Indeed it is. A rare miss there from Ben. I don't even see him do this in scrims very often. We're going to say it's the sick Benbow nerf.
Or it can just be the Collat offensive plays. I mean, he's been sinking these all this game. He's able to keep up quite an offensive pressure here.
You can't give them that much space. They're just going to score when you give them an open net like that. They're not missing
They
that.
will. They will. They are not 1400s.
They are not URB.
Exactly. Oh wait, Ben scores.
Oh wait, Ben made up for it. It's okay.
Off a miss. Here we go. Yeah.
Ben.
There you go. Actually, a really good touch from Ramen. Sneaks it right over one, and I mean, literally back post right behind Swaz. I mean, you cannot place that any better.
Yeah, you can't. You can't. Man, I mean, this is really back and forth. This game is still anybody's, as washed up college players are looking to tie this game up. Swaz tries to get underneath Ben, is able to, but Decept is able to get a clear to stop them from scoring. Now Ramen gets a 50. Decept gets beat. Now Benbow has ball and boost off his own backboard. Looking for a cross map. Gets a good flip. Is running out of boost though. He flips it to Decept. Decept back flips. And then just tries to 180 horse dash? I don't know what that was. Probably misplay there on his controller. Ramen looking for a pass mid. Collat gets the clear. Decept just dunks the heck out of Swaz, but Swaz again ready for the clear once again. How many times can I say again? But almost an amazing pass from Ben.
Yeah, actually, what a good look from Ben there to even find an opportunity like that. Ramen trying to slow this down for his team here, finds one good 50 as it goes straight out to Benbow. Low boost here though, and they got caught up entirely. Benbow gets dunked here by Collat, and Collat with the hat trick in game number 2.
Yeah. I mean, I'm eating my words right now. Earlier, I was like, well, if Swaz can't create any opportunities, I don't know if they're going to win. And Collat said, well, don't worry. I can create opportunities myself. I don't need Swaz to score. In fact, I don't think any of their goals have been because of assists. I think it's just been misplays and then capitalizing on those misplays. So college players really need to clean up their defense because right now they're getting punished heavily for it.
It's not even that they're getting punished heavily by the Leslie offense. It's just that Collat is reading out these plays and, I mean, biting when he needs to. And, I mean, it's just one opportunity he looks for. He finds it and he immediately scores. And just as I say that, I believe that was Ben, a good little pop around to a teammate there.
Yeah, JB doesn't get the touch he wants, and Swaz is left alone to defend this in a 2v1 situation. He has to play the shot, but he isn't able to get there in time as Benbow sneaks it right around him, and Decept ready and on alert for that pass, but JB takes a shot of his own. Benbow staying on it, off the right wall, gets it past Swaz, but Collat is there to get it clear. Gets it around. Ramen. Sepp does go, but he gets dunked by JB. JB looking for a shot, but he messes up his team instead as Benbow now trying to take control of this ball. Swaz is getting absolutely bumped in the back. Not able really to do anything. I don't know what Benbow... I mean, I'd like the play from Benbow. A little interesting. Swaz does a little bit of awkward roll off the backboard and kind of is put in a really difficult situation. Kind of hard to 50 that ball when you're backwards like Mater.
Yeah, it looks like Swaz was getting chased a bit there. He was kind of forced in a situation where he had to run back to his net to try to make a play. Good catch by Benbow, though, and to play that low 50 on a defender with no boost in net. As it's tied up in the series, 35 seconds remaining on the clock, right in front, but Benbow cuts it off from a Collat offensive play.
Yeah,
As a pinch out here in mid.
Yeah, Benbow with a lifesaver save right there. I mean, not to be redundant, but that was fantastic. Caught there right in time. Swaz now looking to get the lead back again with 10 seconds left on the clock. Decibel. Not Decibel. I keep on calling him Decibel. It's Decept. I always say Decibel because Decibel is a friend of mine from ASU. But it is not Decibel. It is Decept. Benbow on the kickoff here. Gets beat by JV, but Ramen is ready for it. Passes up to Decept. Decept gets a flip. Uses it to look for a double. Isn't able to find it. And now Ben is keeping it in. Ramen ready for the clear out to him. Gets a bump. And now Decept trying to stall for his teammates to get back. Does a good job, but Swaz is on this ball pretty quickly. It might be a little awkward, but they are alive for now.
Yeah, luckily this college players roster is able to find opportunities like these on defense to be able to slow down the play and allow for their teammates to get boosts so they can start making these counter plays. Something that we actually missed when we were watching. I'm forgetting the team. What did we watch last game?
Lickety Split.
I'm blanking right. Lickety Split, yeah. They were not able to find counter plays by slowing it down and playing those boost pads. And oh my god. Oh, a redirect almost. I was waiting for that one. A minute now in overtime, and this is incredibly close. Back and forth here.
Yeah. Very, very close. Ramen gets a beat on Collat. Benbow looking for the shot, but it is wide. Swaz does get a touch. Decept trying to get it over him. Swaz gets a great first touch, gets the flip, tries to pop it, but isn't able to get a good one. But Collat looks for a shot, is denied. Benbow, little boost, but does have the ball, gets an amazing flick. Ramen bumped out of the place. Now Swaz on the counter offensive. Decept trying to buy time for Ben to get back. Ben does get the save. Maybe up to Decept. There's no one in net. It's wide open, and Ramen takes the opportunity to put them in a 2-0 lead in this series.
Yeah, a little bit of, I mean, I couldn't tell if there was, I believe it was Swaz who was trying to make a fake there. It probably would have been better if he just went for the touch, though, because a bang out play happened there, which left their net completely open. And, I mean, washed up college players, they're always going to be able to take an opportunity like that. As now they are sitting at 2-0 in the series. Still a lot of looks, though, from Leslie University. And I mean, I definitely think they can get back into this one.
100%. I mean, it's not over, but you got to win this next match. If you lose it, now you're on the possibility of a sweep. I mean, Collat really doing everything for his team, and Benbow still stays on top of the leaderboard. I mean, JB does have some saves, but we're not seeing a lot of offense from him like his teammates. Collat does have 6 shots. I mean, the shot percentage for this team is kind of not looking great. They have a lot more shots, but not the same amount of saves. So either the washed up college players are just playing a defensive heavy game, or the boys in blue are not getting the shots they need to get, or not hitting the shots they need to hit.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely saw a lot of offensive plays coming up from Collat, and I mean, I think he's done more than enough. His other 2 teammates need to step up, and I think a lot of that comes down to if they can start mixing in some of these passing plays and being able to work with their teammates. I feel like that would be a strong start for them because they're finding the shots, but they're not finding the goals, and all they need to do is start making these washed-up college players uncomfortable on their defense. to be able to make plays.
100%. Swaz isn't able to get it past Decept, and Raw tries to pass back to a teammate. Collat now, off the corner. Benbow getting bumped out of the play, and JB now taken out of his left corner. Is pre-jump by Decept off the ceiling. Benbow gets a heavy first touch, but is trying to follow it into the backboard. Not able to get a touch, but it might have set up his teammate well, as nobody expected him to miss that. Someone's got to go for the ball.
Yeah, I don't know. Someone's got to go for it, and it looks like Collat got faked out there, but JB's got to hit that. I think a little bit of miscommunication there. I feel like somebody's just got to jump for that ball, Thankful.
Someone's got to. I mean, even if you don't expect him to hit it, or if you expected him to hit it, the whole point of being first man is to force it high for the backboard.
Yep.
There was no one there to force for backboard, so it just led to an open net.
Oh, it might be another opportunity here, though, but it gets cut off by JB. Decept, maybe a pass to Benbow, finds it as a cutoff attempt, though. They find it. Counterplay here, potentially. Swaz decides to low, finds a decent 50. Collat might have an opportunity here, decides to take it to the corner, straight down, as washed up college players trying to find any way to get this ball out of their half, as Decept finds that touch. As JB got the easy clear, though.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ramen. Almost a shot.
Ramen?
Almost a shot as well. Now, Swaz in the corner of orange. Does get the boost. Collat and JB double commit, and this might spell trouble for their defense, as Benbow is looking for a bump on Swaz. Swaz does manage to get it clear. Ramen now taking time for Benbow to get back. Decept decides to cut rotation and hit the ball, but there's a double demo on the field. 2 players left, and Ramen gets a really heavy flip reset. Not able to follow up, and now Swaz gets a great 50. No one on the blue team able to get a shot. Ramen in a really awkward situation, having to dodge bumps, passes up to Benbow, but Benbow gets beat by Swaz. Everybody on orange low on boost right now, having to rotate back.
Yeah, this would be the best time for somebody to make a look, but Swaz, he barely misses here. And a good 50 from Ramen clears it out. Swaz trying to get this one out to a teammate, though, as JB finds a demo, but a bang out is allowing for washed-up college players to stay alive yet again, and potentially a counterplay here, actually, as Benbow plays off to the side, but a decent 50 here as it goes back the other way.
Oh, a deadly double commit, but an amazing touch by Decept to save them from a potential open net. Benbow finding the bump, but Ramen now has little boost and is stuck in the backboard. Swaz gets a touch out to JB. JB looks back to Swaz. Is denied by Decept, and Decept gets another 50, but a Swaz demo coming out. Ramen now has to get to this ball, is able to, but he doesn't find any boost on the way out. All 3 orange players on the right side of this field. Ramen is able to get in the midfield just in time, but isn't able to find a shot with the little boost he had. Looking for a read. Both Decept and Ramen miss, and Benbow now looking up to Decept. Decept with an amazing touch. Shot on, but an even better save by JB. Swaz taking it around town, trying to get it up to the ceiling. Trying to find a bump, isn't able to do so, and now Decept is back to Ben for the counterattack.
If anything, Thankful, I love the content shots that washed-up college players are going for, and just as I say that, what's going on here on the defense? What? Where are we?
Where's Decept? Oh my.
Oh, I think Decept went for too much content. He went for too much of the content.
He heard content, and he screamed content, and then he went off the ceiling.
Yeah, yep, he screamed it, yep.
Yeah, I think you jinxed him, bro. I think you gotta stop.
I probably did. Yeah, I did. My bad.
It's all your fault. It's not his fault for going for a weird touch as last man.
I think it's just Caster Curse.
For sure.
Caster Curse.
Is it real? Is Caster Curse real, or is it just?
It definitely
placebo?
is. It is. It's real. It has to be real. Ramen.
Oh.
Miss here.
You know what?
Oh, double commit.
You know what is real? The double commits coming out from college
Yeah, the double
players.
commits are definitely real. Wait, this actually be a really great opportunity for Leslie University if they can get a counterplay going in this final 40 seconds. of game number 3 here. They don't want to go to match point. They cannot lose this unless they have to. Otherwise, they have to perform the reverse sweep.
Yeah.
And actually, a really good pass here to Ramen.
Oh,
An opportunity.
what in the-
Oh, barely a miss from Benbow. He had no boost and threw himself at that ball. Not able to find it, though. 20 seconds now remaining on the clock here.
Yeah. Decibel gets a 50. Swaz not able to get it out, but Collat follows up to Swaz. Swaz looking for the shot. Ramen finds a save, but Collat is there to put it in. And that saves him from possibly going to a game 4 reverse sweep scenario.
I don't want to say anything yet, thankful. But there's 8 seconds remaining, and if I've seen anything, I mean, washed-up college players are known for making crazy 0-second team plays. And and they decide to go for the fake, but it doesn't work.
Maybe it
Buffalo
will.
Swaz could lead to an opportunity, actually.
Oh, no. Ben!
No, and it
I think
goes
Ben
down.
got
Ben doesn't
Goomba'd.
make the catch.
Ben
He got
Goomba'd by
Goomba. That's
Decep,
exactly
bruh.
what happened.
Oh my goodness graciousness. Man,
Yeah. Graciousness.
oh my goodness graciousness. Holy moly macaroni. Or no, it's holy moly guacamole. My bad. You look like you seen an angel, my boy. You were flashed there for a second, but man, that was an exciting game. None of these games have not been exciting, to be honest. They've all been pretty close. Besides that first game was a little bit dominant. But again, I mean, this time Ramen had majority of the offense. Again, Leslie having the majority of shots out of these two teams. They had 11 shots to, I think it's the 8 shots from the washed up college players. So Leslie looking pretty confident. What do you think we need to see out of Leslie to continue this pressure?
Honestly, the fact that Collat didn't have to step as much as he did, Swaz actually kind of came into the fold, 7 shots just in his name. I mean, the amount of pressure that this team is now putting up, because it's not just one man doing it, I think that's just what they need to keep doing. They can't fall back to, oh, we've only got one guy who can make solo plays. They're finally connecting here, and that's what's putting a lot of pressure on these college players.
Yeah. We are now moving into the next game, as it is now 2-1. We are going into game number 4. Or no, sorry, it's 3-1. I apologize. It is 3-1. Having to stay on top of the score, it's hard to remember to do so when you're casting at the same time. I'll tell you what. Man, you take advantage of TO, or not just TOs, but stream teams as well. It really takes a lot to put a stream together, and it's definitely hard to do so by yourself. But it's okay. We're doing a great job, and we're seeing some awesome content coming out of the clashes between these great rosters. Decibel?
Yeah, we are definitely seeing a lot here.
And Benbow
Good
gets a shot off the bat.
opportunities. There we go.
Yeah, I mean, they just need to hold off for 4 minutes or extend their lead,
What a
and they're good.
dodge. I think that's just a Dominus diff. What was that pinch? That went
I don't know,
perfectly
bro.
forward
I
and
don't
down.
know.
I don't even. I don't know about you, but when I'm playing ranked, I can't read a Dominus player to save my life.
Yeah, I can't either. When I play Dominus players in 1, I have the fear of God in me.
Don't even talk about that. Don't even talk
No,
about
I'm
that.
serious.
That makes me angry.
Like, when I see the Dominus in 1s, I'm actually scared for my life.
I just love that Decep is going for these peak plays. What a save from Benbow here. Ramen, good pinch out for his team here. Finding an opportunity. As he pushes even more here, Collat, with possession, takes it to the wall. He should have one more. Low boost, though. Gets a very light touch here. Benbow should have a free touch as he finds that one. I mean, Decep's going for these peak plays, and I actually love it for the content. Oh, he's going for it. He is. He tried to get the free flip.
I don't think I've seen Decept go for a regular touch on the ball in about a couple of games now. Every time he goes for a clear, he goes for some crazy psycho clear. And half the time he hits it. And I think that's why it makes it so hard for them to read, because he's consistent enough to hit it, but sometimes he doesn't. And so it's kind of like, what are we supposed to read? Do we play ball or do we play hit?
I feel like when he hits it, though, they score. Like, they do, like, every single time. But when they don't, Benbow especially has to be back to read these. Oh, he's going for it. Oh,
Look at
yeah,
that.
he did.
The way that,
He
if they
did.
scored right there, I was like, that's
Oh.
gotta be Caster's curse, bro.
Well, yeah, a little bit of a misread there.
See, but that's what I'm saying there, dude. It's just like, it's deadly. Oh,
Oh,
Swaz
Swaz?
scores this.
Swaz?
Oh,
Yeah.
I curse Swaz, but a great play nonetheless.
Yeah.
Decibel getting absolutely dusted. Swaz looking for the double, doesn't get the touch he wants, but JB is there to put it in. Like
These
a
Washed Up
genie in the
College players, they
bottle. Did they
Yeah,
swipe
like,
the genie
oh.
enough? Are they gonna come back and reverse sweep?
My wish, Mr. Genie Man, is to win the series. That's what they said.
If
And
you
I
had that
mean,
much power to
I have
shift the rules of the universe, I don't think Hope winning this tournament is what I would. I'd be wishing for that. I think I'd be wishing for a bit more. What would you wish for? If you got a wish like that.
I would wish that
what
you
I
would
wish
shave
for.
your head and go bald.
Wow, that's what you use that for? You know,
Yeah.
I would say I'd be a good person and wish for starvation to stop or something like that, but I feel like
Starvation to stop, not solve world hunger.
Wait, no, yeah.
Starvation to stop.
to stall world hunger, but I feel like I have something a bit more pressing, and that is I would wish that Epic Games would care about Rocket League more than they care about Fortnite.
All right.
I feel like that would solve a lot of issues. I feel like that would, I feel like that might get world peace, low-key. If we could get Rocket League as the number one game in the world, would low-key solve world peace. Right?
I think so as well.
I'm just keeping it real here. We're keeping it real. Because
No, you definitely are keeping
I
it
am
real.
tired of playing DDoSers as soon as I try to get to SSL. I'm tired of it. It's like
This guy's letting it bleed in here.
It's just they're just gatekeeping SSL, bro. It's as soon as you get to 1850, it's like, all right, either you're gonna play Jimmy John the SSL or you're gonna play DDoSer. It's one of the two. It's crazy.
You're talking about SSL, but I'm still in 1400, so
Oh, well, that's...
I have no idea what you're on about.
You don't know what SSL is?
Yeah, I don't know what is that.
It stands for Supersonic Loser.
Oh.
It stands for plays Rocket League about 80 hours a week and has no job.
Oh. Yeah, sounds about right. Sounds about right.
Sounds about right.
I mean, getting back to the series though, I mean, Swaz's team is putting up a fight. Oh, they should have scored that one though. As Washed Up College players might be able to find a counterplay opportunity here. Starts with Benbow though, out mid to a teammate, but no one is there as Decept tries to take it. And maybe a fake attempt. Now looks Decept leaves it for Ben, and he's gonna have it pass mid to a teammate. Didn't look like Ramen maybe trusted the play. Wasn't sure exactly what happened there.
Oh. Not sure what Ramen's doing there in that situation. Another double commit. College players need to get something going. They have 40 seconds left to even out this game, and they are not looking like they're getting the shots they need as Ramen hits it high, and this is going to be another open net for the homies.
I think that's a nail in the coffin for game number 4, I believe this is.
That's definitely the nail in the coffin, 100%.
Yeah, which means Leslie's going to be tying up the series 2-2, which makes game number 5. No, yeah.
2-3.
Mm-mm.
No?
No.
What?
Mm-mm. No,
Am I
2-2.
tripping? It's 2-3, right?
Yes, you are. No, it's 2-2.
2-2? Bro,
Yeah.
I swear, I thought they had the 3-0 or the 3-1 lead.
So, they had Washed Up College players won game number 1 3-1.
Yep.
And then Washed Up College players won game number 2.
Okay.
4-3.
So I was right originally. I changed it to 3-2.
They won the first 2.
Okay, so
Yes.
okay, so it is 2. Okay, I thought it was 2-1, and then I miscounted. My apologies, but it is okay. Yeah, it is 2-2. That makes sense. I was like,
but now it's 2-2.
Now it's 2-2.
Yeah,
we're chilling. My bad. We're good though. But yeah, I mean, that is a dominant performance from Leslie.
I don't want to cut you off here, but I have a funny that I can make here.
A funny?
Not only is this series 2-2, but Lickety Split versus Team Name here, our other quarterfinal matchup, is also 2-2 right now.
So that's actually crazy. I mean, we did say that we thought these matches were going to be close.
They
So
were going to be quite good.
at least we were right about that. Honestly, I mean, you couldn't ask for any more cinema, bro. Like these matches are like one game you got the washed up college boys just dominating. Next game, you got Leslie dominating. I mean,
Yeah.
I really I can't tell if it's just because the washed up college boys are like going in and out of locked in, but like this last game, I don't know what was happening. The comms were not there for this roster. They were goofing about a little bit.
Yeah.
Definitely goofing about.
Well, we got 2 games now. Uh, both of the teams in this game and another game will be going to match point in this upcoming game 5 here. That match actually is going like right alongside this one, like almost in sync.
I mean, that's good
We'll see very shortly.
because
Yeah.
we need these matches to keep on going at the speed that they are. I have I have my own for the Summer League six mans. Shout out Summer League six mans, man. W League. And shout out our sponsors. I mean, they're not sponsored with us, but just a great league. Love the guys over there. A lot of the players actually in this were over from Summer League six mans. But shout out to our sponsors: MSI, Intel, Shure, and Turtle Beach. Thank you so much
There
for
we go.
sponsoring. We appreciate you guys. And Genji as well. I think we got Genji sponsoring. I mean, to be sponsored by Genji is pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie. Being sponsored by Genji is kind of hype.
It is pretty hype here.
And I think we have one other sponsor as well. So, yeah. But anyways, yeah. A lot of these guys are from the Summer League six mans, and we love it over there. But yeah, hopefully these stay on time because I have a league match at 9:30. So cutting a bit close.
Which yeah. Oh yeah, that's yeah. I
Cutting a
mean,
bit
you got
close.
a couple hours. You got a couple hours.
Well, hopefully, if this one ends around 7:15, and then yeah, I think
what
we're
a
chill.
shot.
I think we're
What
chill.
a shot. Uh, Decep still going with these peak plays, and
It's
what did I
working.
say? If he
What
hits the
did I
ball, it
say?
works. If he hits, what did I say? What did I say? If he hits the ball, it works. But if he doesn't, suddenly their team is grasping for a boost on their defensive end. So, I mean, it's kind of a harsh reality either way. They either make it work or they're struggling. Might be a good opportunity actually for Decept, as he gets it down to a teammate. A little bit of a fake out here. Kalat gets a bang out for his team though. 3 minutes and 20 seconds now remaining on the clock here as Ramen tries to fake out one player. Swaz reads that one though, as he has full boost in the corner. Gets jumped immediately by Decept though. As Kalat, a miss here, not able to read that play. Ramen not enough boost though, in an awkward position, not able to find that touch.
Yeah. Swaz does get a touch over. JB looks for a shot, isn't able to find the net. Ramen does get a good clear, and Decibel is trying to reach the ball. He does find the boost, and Benbow up, but misses the ball. Now Swaz taking another shot on the net. Collat is ready for this as well. He does beat Decibel, and Decibel almost own goals, and Swaz has an open net over Benbow's head, tying up the game 1-1.
Yeah, it's actually been such a close series. That's just unlucky. I can't lie, that is a really unlucky shot there and puts what was that, Benbow in the net?
Yeah,
In a
Benbow.
really unfortunate position there. So tied up on the series and in this game number 5 here. Half the game remaining. As I mean, this is a very big game here. Decept could have an opportunity to drop this down to a teammate. Not able to find it though as Ramen backs up and decides to grab full boost. And a little bit of team bumps here. Looks like it try to find the pass attempt there as JB places one forward. Might be able to find a 50 as he does. Tries to place one out to a teammate. Decept finds a demo on Swaz on the back end. But not able to do much with that one as washed up college players are back on the defensive.
Yeah, they are back on the defensive, and they are scored on as well as JB receives the pass, and Benbow gets a missed touch and isn't able to get the save as well, leading to another 1-goal lead for Leslie. Now, 2-1, 2 minutes left on the clock. washed-up college players need to score, or else they're going to be backed up into a corner in this series. The way that this series has turned is absolutely crazy, as right now, Leslie is looking more dominant than they did earlier. Decibel does get a flip, isn't able to do much, and Collat gets a great clear. Boomer downfield, Ramen no boost, looking for the Cuxer. Is that going in? It was going to hit crossbar, but Collat had the touch. Now Decibel looking for bumps, and Benbow now on it. Ramen also playing upfield, and Decibel hits this to the blue corner. Does 50 swaz. Benbow looking for a shot. Ramen, little to no boost, going off the ceiling. Is able to pick up the mid, but not able to find a touch. Benbow panicking a little bit, doesn't get a good touch, and passes up to Swaz. Decibel gets a touch. Ramen looking for a shot. It is open for Benbow, but Benbow misses. Ramen also misses, and so does Decibel. No! That is such a golden opportunity to score, and all three players blunder. That is heart-wrenching to watch.
Yeah, and it's not over yet, though. They need to make something happen in this 40 seconds. Pitch off the top. Benbow's got to seal the deal, and he does. Ties up game number 5 with 36 seconds remaining.
Yeah, I mean, Ramen gets a pass mid. Decibel leaves the ball for Ben. Absolutely bowling Swaz. Nothing he could do there. And Benbow makes sure not to miss this open net opportunity. He had it lined up and puts an absolute piss missile into the back of the net.
Yeah, what an incredible shot and team play. Able to come back in such an interesting way after that offensive blunder that we witnessed. That was... there
That's
was
like
definitely
sacrificing
more
the
than
queen for a pawn,
miscommunication.
bro.
Yes, I mean that's basically what happened, and then they just and then they took the pawn and got the other opponent's queen. That's what just happened.
Yeah, they somehow, and then they blundered the queen, I guess. I don't know. We gotta stop talking about chess. This
Yeah.
is Rocket League. This
Yeah.
is much more exciting than chess. I don't know.
Hey man,
You know, I don't want to hate
0
on chess.
seconds.
Well, you're right. But 0 seconds here.
Just
Decibel looking
OP.
for a shot. Swags is gonna get bumped. Decibel keeps it up. Collat, why are you keeping the ball up?
Decibel? Who's
Collat?
Decibel?
Not Decibel. Decept. Oh my gosh. I gotta stop saying Decibel. Please help me, somebody. Decept, I apologize.
Oh wait,
Please.
what a bad kickoff! Not to end like this. Not game number 5.
This is
As
Decept's
Benbow
fault.
has possession over 1. Decept decides to bail out on that play. Tries to get something. A fake attempt? Question mark? I don't know. Collat bangs this one on net. 0 boost, though. Not able to do much with that one as Ramen plays this out to Benbow. A little bit of an awkward pass, though. Swaz misses entirely over the head of Ramen. Ramen grabs it, though, as Decept decides to go for the fake here. Collat was definitely going to beat him. As a lot of back and forth here, actually. A lot of frantical play here. Thankful.
Yeah, no one is wanting to give up a stupid goal, and Decept misses the ball. Oh my god.
This is what I mean. He's like,
oh, and that's
he's
open
like
net.
that's open net.
Gosh, bro.
This is what I mean. Decept misses the
Bruh.
ball and they get scored on.
So much
this is what
L.
I mean.
Ramen just dove, bro. He just dove like an Olympic diver, and Decept did not have boost to get back. Holy macaroni, dude. Man, that was
Yeah,
kind
this
of.
series is incredibly close.
I mean, it's really close, but that's kind of L way to lose that game, to be honest. Not very hype, you know. I was looking for like some crazy like cross map team play or something like that, but instead we got a classic overcommit. But it's okay. Swaz absolutely putting up numbers here. 2-3 of his shots were hit on net. Almost 800 points on the board. 3 saves of his own as well. Just absolute masterclass here from Swaz. And right now, washed up. They gotta get things together because they are making some grave mistakes, and it might cost them the series. It is now 3-2. They gotta win this match to tie it back up. What do you think the big change? I mean, honestly, I would just say consistency and just stop making stupid plays. Really, is what's killing them. But what do you think they gotta do?
I don't know why, but I mean, I've already said it, but for some reason, every time Decept, not Decibel, misses the ball because he goes for some weird peak redirect or shot or pass, they end up either getting scored on or or get pressured so much on defense that they have to burn so much boost to play, a defensive counter position. That I mean, it just puts them in a really bad spot and gives Leslie University a really good look. So honestly, I would say Decep play a little safer. Maybe not now because they got to work back into this match, but especially start playing a little safer if they aren't at a deficit in score.
Oh,
Oh, what a shot!
Okay, Deception, you can do stuff like that if you want to. That was pretty cool.
You can do that, but you have to hit the ball.
But you have to hit the. You gotta hit the ball, bro. You gotta hit the ball.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't
backflip, bro. Please. I think it, bro. Average Dominus, bro. They be hitting the craziest stuff and then they just be backflipping, dude. I'm telling you, Dominuses cannot be trusted.
They cannot be trusted.
They cannot.
Not at all.
They cannot be trusted. But anyways.
Yeah, wait, actually, I want to give a little update from our
update?
other quarterfinals matchup. Lickety Split versus Team Name here. Lickety Split win game number 5 at 3-2, by the way. And that's the series score, too. 3-2 is the series score right now. They have not won yet. Either 1 or 2 games remaining.
What am I watching, bro? Dude, the demo helped him. Dude, he demoed him and then bounced off his demo that he got, and then it went off of Swaz's head. What in the world, bro?
This game is honestly just...
Cursed?
I'm happy we chose to cast this one because it's so
Random?
interesting. The content is actually so good.
Oh!
Oh my wait, the offensive plays from the college player is actually so good here.
Yeah, Ramen just bangs it over to Sept. Sept gets good 50, and just Ramen chase it after Collat. Collat couldn't even get there if he wanted to. No boost in the tank. And another 2-0, a good 2-0 lead here for the college boys, washed up college boys. I won't even say they're washed up. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Ben says he's washed. I don't think he is. Decept, I can't speak for Decept and Ramen, but they're still playing good. Maybe not the prime, but for old men, they're not doing too bad. Decept does get beat by JB. JB on the ball, has no boost, but is able to get past 2 washed up players.
Oh, what a fast play.
Ben almost gets a shot. Decibel leaves it for his teammate. Ramen isn't able to get there, and instead Ramen almost leads his team to a goal on their net because of his lack of... I don't even know. He didn't even do anything. What am I saying, bro? I'm actually crashing out. I'm crashing out over nothing. But anyways...
Crashing over nothing.
Absolutely
nothing.
Dude, you guys should have heard me earlier when I was trying to figure out the production stuff. I was crashing out. Oh my gosh.
Oh, what are we doing?
This is why I'm crashing out. Actually, I am crashing out.
Why are we dribbling in front of our net? This is champ activities. This is champ activities.
We need to get a champ activity alert on the stream. Speaking of champ activities, no one is back on defense, and the entire washed up roster was up for that ball, pretty much. Definitely a dirty series right now. Not clean like we saw earlier. But hey, sometimes dirty's how you got to get it done. It doesn't matter how the ball goes in as long as it does. Washed up despite all their double commits and mistakes are still up. Decibel with another backflip. He might have done that on purpose though. And Decep leaves the ball to JB almost. Ramen does get bumped by Benbow. Swaz has to get a touch on this. He does. Now Ben rotating back. Misses the mid boost though. That's unfortunate.
I don't want to caster's curse this.
Please.
There's 2 minutes remaining.
Stop speaking.
But
Just stop.
We might see our first game 7 on stream. We
Oh!
might see our first game 7.
Dude, you might need to shh.
90 seconds now remaining here. As Washington College players, I mean, they've had crazy offensive looks here.
Oh, that should be a goal.
Oh,
right?
that's
Yeah,
definitely
there we go.
another one. They sank that, and they are
we
picking
safe to
away
say
at
it
this
now?
defense
Are we
here.
safe to say that we're
No,
gonna go
it's never safe. It
You know
is
what?
never
I'm
safe to
gonna
say.
risk my neck here. We are going to a game 7. Let's see what happens. I just want to see. I'm testing out what happens when I
testing out the caster's curse.
I'm testing out the curse. I want to feel it. I want to feel around it. See if I can determine the fate of these matches. Do I really have that much power? Let's see if I do.
Yeah, maybe.
But in which way will it curse? Will it we could say the curse worked if they do go to a game 7, right? technically? Or is Caster's Curse only when it happens the opposite of what you said?
It's only the opposite.
Oh, dang it.
Like, it's a curse. Otherwise, it's a blessing. It's a caster's
Well,
blessing.
maybe it is a Caster's Blessing in this case.
Yeah, it might be a caster's blessing here. 52 seconds now remaining on the clock as Leslie University needs to come up with a look here on this offensive play right now. 45 seconds remaining, and they find just that.
Okay.
A beautiful read from Swaz here.
I don't mean to be a
But
broken drum,
misses,
was
actually. Yeah, I mean...
Was that a Caster's Blessing? You said they need to find something, and then they instantly found something.
Yeah, I mean... I don't know. Benbo's got to hit that. I know. I mean, I don't know what else to say. Benbo's got to hit that.
Benbo, you got to hit the ball, bro. It's part of the game.
But you know what? Yeah, you know what? Who also needs to get that though? Is Leslie University needs to get 2 more goals in 40 seconds. So I mean.
Oh no.
Oh. They could have grabbed it right there, actually.
Please.
But I mean, they have a bit of time now. They have a little bit of time, but not much time.
Oh, open net, miss. Oh, but Robin
Wait.
takes a shot. Oh, Swaz unable to
It's in.
save.
That's game.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
That's our
Whoa,
game
whoa,
7.
whoa.
That's our game
double
7.
Caster's Curse potential. Dude.
No, that's our game 7.
Okay. All right, we're both calling game 7. Not Decibel, bro. If I say Decibel one more, he wasn't even in the play, and I still said his name, bro. Oh my gosh. Jeez Louise. Anyways, it looks like we are going to be going to a game 7. I think they've made less fumbles than I have in terms of casting, but it's still a lot of fumbles. Anyways, washed up college players are safe for now, and they decided to take this to a game 7. But Swaz
One for the road.
Wanted to take one for the road. I mean, an amazing play. Uses his flip. I know he practices these all day. I've seen him do it. Gets it over to JB.
Are you in his room watching him?
No,
like,
no. I've seen him practice those before. I've seen him do it.
Okay.
I'm not that weird.
Well. I think there's something important to say here. We got our first game 7 on stream, and thankfully, you want to hear something even funnier though. Something even more hilarious. Our other quarterfinal matchup is also going to 7.
Sorry, what was that?
I mean, that's our other quarterfinal matchup is going to 7 as well. Lickety Split versus team name here.
Guys,
going to game 7.
I guess we're not wanting to stay. I mean, we can keep this on time. Our next game is scheduled for 7:15. So we should be okay. But we're gonna have to rush to be able to get stuff ready for the next 2 games. But anyways, game 7 here, game 7 in the other series. Let's see who takes it. Who do you think wins this? I just want to know.
I literally don't know. Just from, I mean, I'm going to say just recency bias. Wash Up college players have adapted quite a bit. Last game, they absolutely pummeled Leslie University. So I'm going to say Wash Up college players got this in 7.
Ooh, that was close. That was close. But Benbo has a 1-on-1 opportunity. Opts for a 50.
Takes a 50.
Now JB has control off the right wall. Flips it up. Decibel misses the ball. That could be fatal. Not Decibel, Decept. Oh my gosh. Decept. I need to say it like 200 times, and it doesn't even matter. That's a goal for Leslie. I mean, Swaz just passes it out to Kalat, and Kalat takes the open net. A double whiff. Yikes.
Benbo tapped on the brakes.
Benbo tapped on the brakes, and so did Ramen. I don't even know if Ramen could have gotten that. He was really awkward. Both of them were really awkward, but Benbo tries to get a shot on. Kind of throws the ball away, though. Now, Decept misses, and that's another... Oh my gosh, they're falling apart.
Oh, no.
They're
falling apart.
They're falling
apart.
Dude, their old bones are creaking. They're out of stamina. Ramen forgot how to flip.
Yeah, they're losing it right now.
It's okay. They still have 4 minutes on the clock. But right now, it's looking a bit abysmal. Flat gets a good...
A bit grim.
A bit grim, some might say. JB now on it. Gets a 50 with Ben, and now Swaz up quickly. Looks to the corner. Doesn't have enough boost to get back to it, though. Benbo now on the ball. Takes the boost, gets the 50. Ramen not ready for that pass mid, and both players are low on boost. He opts to pass it back to Ben, but Ben gets beat pretty quickly. Ramen now in an awkward position. Tries to get over Swaz. Swaz playing some good defense. Waits for him, gets it over him. 50's Decept. I fixed it. Oh,
Oh, what
but
a
Ben
shot.
does get a shot. What a dive from him.
Yeah, I'm so happy this game 7 is actually close. It would be so sad to see them go all the way just for them to get pummeled here in this final game. But they have a lot of time here. Only down by 1 goal here. Only time will tell if they can even up the score.
I mean, it's not even like those goals were because of just being outplayed. It was just some crazy mistakes that they made on their side of the field. But Ramen looks to pass it. Decibel tries to get a 50, but bumps his teammate instead. 3 minutes on the clock, essentially. Now JB waiting behind Klatt as he takes a shot on the ball. Klatt tries to get it back to Swaz, but Swaz isn't able to touch it.
3 minutes now remaining here with the college players at a 1-goal deficit. Ramen tries to get a punch out here. Benbow will have an opportunity. Low boost to his name. Decides to throw it away. Don't necessarily agree with the play there, but with low options, his team was not available for a pass. That was all he had to do. Now actually control their backboard. This could be an opportunity. What a save, though, from the college players as they get this one out. All of them on 0 boost, by the way. It's half the game now remaining.
Yeah, Ramen had to wait for that boost to get there, but Swaz has a triple top opportunity. Does get blocked, though, as this might be an open net for Ben! Ben, what are you doing? Shoot the ball! Oh my god! Oh, what a blunder! Another one!
You're not getting any more looks like that, and it comes back the other way.
Oh, they're either laughing or crying, because that was sad.
Both.
They're laughing and crying at the same time. And Swaz just takes the opportunity in the space and puts it top left corner. Oh, man. 2 minutes left on the clock. That means a goal a minute. Benbow does have 100 boost. Takes it off the ceiling. Looks for the double. Ramen takes a shot of his own, but Klatt gets an amazing save. Decept not able to get the shot on. And both orange players are trying to get it back to Ramen. Ramen looking for a double, but Klatt gets the save! Oh my gosh, they can't score! Oh, guys, why are we putting the ball on net when there's 3 people in net? Why not put the ball in the net when there's no one in net? Oh my gosh.
I'm kind of lost for
You're
words right
kind
now.
of in shock?
They've had so many great offensive looks, but they can't put anything in the net. They can put it close to the net, but they can't get it in the net. I don't want to say anything. They've got a lot of time here.
It's still got a minute.
With 70 seconds, yeah, anything can happen here, but
Especially
they need 2 goals here.
Oh, but Swaz was able to steal that boost from Decept. Might be a game changer. Ramen now has to get a 50, and Benbow is just extremely awkward, and that might be the seal on the deal for this matchup as Leslie takes a 3-goal lead. And that's a big deficit to take over in 1 minute. Just 60 seconds left on the clock. That means 3 goals, 1 goal every 20 seconds. That's a lot to ask from a roster, especially in threes. This isn't ones. It's almost impossible. But impossible hasn't stopped anybody in the past as they try to find something, but nothing looking too good right now as Decept looks up to Benbow. Benbow has no boost, and another double commit. JB looking for a shot, misses the ball instead, and Klatt keeps it in.
They're getting too frantic now. Way too frantic. 25 seconds remaining. They need to score on this offensive attempt right now. It needs to happen, and they get beat out, and I'm going to say that's game.
That is definitely game. Man. And guess what? You Castor cursed it, bro.
What? I didn't
Early,
cast
I asked you who do you think's going to win, and you said the washed-up college players.
You know what? Good job for Leslie University to make a play here and win this series. Seriously, though. This is a crazy series. And reminding of crazy series, team name here is just defeated Lickety Split in 7.
Oh, we're still in the game. I thought it was 0 seconds. Oh, my bad. I thought it was 0 seconds. Holy macaroni. We're keeping the ball
You
up.
know what? It's
Guys,
oh
I
yeah.
have things to do. Put the ball down. Gosh.
Put the ball
Put the ball
down.
down. Jeez Louise.
All right. All
GG's though.
right.
Leslie did a great job. And let's take a look at our standings here.
Yeah,
As
let me throw these in. Sorry, this is my job.
this is your job.
Let me get in there real
Do your
quick.
job. Do
Hang
your
on.
job.
And it's in.
Let's take a look here. I don't think I
Oh, the wrong
have
way. Wrong way. Wrong way.
I
Hang
don't
on.
even
All
have
right, we're good now.
I don't even have a display capture on, but we're gonna grab one real quick. Display capture, please work. It's not working. Oh well, whatever. But
Oh well.
we'll tell you verbally. So the next matchups we got is San Diego State versus Leslie, and Wichita versus Team Name Here. Ooh, those are some good matchups.
Yeah, we definitely have some heaters here. I'm curious if Leslie's gonna play against SDSU.
Yeah. Well, we will
I'm
be
quite
back
curious.
in a jiffy, and we're gonna get these next matches ready up, and we will see you guys in probably about 5 to 10 minutes.
Alrighty, going into our semifinals for today, down to our final teams here. We've got SDSU versus Leslie University. Is that right? I'm pretty sure it's Leslie University that beat Washington College players just now. And honestly, I think this one's going to be a heater. We did see SDSU play today already against Lickety Split. We're going to have them on stream again here against Leslie University, who we also just streamed as well. So both teams that we've already seen a bit of. And I mean, I don't know. Thankful, who do you think's going to take this one?
Honestly, I can't even give you a vote. Both of these teams are really, really solid rosters. I mean, you got basically pro players on both teams with a good supporting lineup as well. So I think this is really anybody's game. I think if Leslie can sorry guys. I think if Leslie can stay confident and do what they did against Wash Up College kids, college boys, I think they've got a good, healthy chance to win this.
Yeah, we can definitely see that. And if we continue to see the types of plays that Kalat, Swaz, and JB were making, I mean, we're going to see it quite a bit here. Just like that, JB's up in the air right over the head of, I don't even know who that was. That, Sean B. Yeah,
Sean
low
B.
boosted net. I mean, you're not going to be able to do much with that.
Yeah, I mean, a great pass from Swaz to go mid. And just absolutely dusted in net. Sean B was by, I think, JB, right? But
Yeah.
now 5 stars taking a shot of his own, and that's in as not 5 stars, as Zap was not able to get back. Clat tried to take control. Zap gets a great bump. Sorry, Clat wasn't able to get back. I'm getting my teams mixed up. Clat was not able to get back as Zap got the bump on him, and 5 stars just takes the open net. Now, 1-1, already an electric matchup here in game 1 of this best of 7. As Zap takes a shot, but it's just wide, and Clat looking for a bump on 5 stars.
Yeah, running down to the final 4 minutes. I mean, I felt like that was a lot longer than just 1 minute in game number 1. But that just shows you how much of a heater this series is. Both teams bringing the flair here in game number 1. As Kalat, trying to find a teammate, decides to go for the bump because no one was mid. Sean B should have a decent bit of time here. Dodges 1 bump over 2. As Swaz takes it past for his team.
Yeah. Swaz now tries to get it under Zap. Zap does get the 50 though. Kalat and JB in a little bit of an overcommit position, but JB decides to go back as Swaz gets his 50. Sean B does get the beat on JB, and 5 stars kind of fumbles around trying to get back behind Zap. The SDSU players are a bit low on boost, and Sean B now takes control. Both players 50'd by JB. That's 2 orange players out of the play. But it looks like no one on blue is ready for that ball. A little bit of miscommunication, but Swaz does take his time, is 50'd. And now Kalat has a free ball, going for a 50, does get over Zap. Sean B tries to get it to the corner over to 5 stars. And we are still in a standstill, but there is 2 demos on the field.
Yeah, some beautiful demos there. I don't even know how they got those demos, actually. I didn't even realize that that was going to be a play that they were going to make on the pitch. But it works out for them, gives them a lot of time on defense as SDSU able to recoup their losses here on the previous offensive play. As it looks like tries to come back the other way. JB trying to find that pass. A little too far for the teammate, though. It's 5 stars. Low boost to his name. Tries to take it on 1, but he's not successful. As we are down to the final half of this game in game number 1.
Yeah, still 1-1, still tied up. Both teams filling each other out. I am liking what I'm seeing, though. Neither team's really budging an inch for each other. Still looking strong. Now Sean B does have an attempt. Isn't able to get it over JB's head, though, as Zap now takes control. Gets a 50, but JB does get the save. Clat is there to get it to the side wall where it's less dangerous, but it bounces mid perfectly for 5 stars. 5 stars looking for the double. Is denied easily by Swaz, but 5 stars is able to land back on it and create something.
Yeah, what a great opportunity there. Oh, talking about opportunities, 5 stars gets involved in the play yet again and cuts this one pretty quick here. Good pass from Sean B. Sneaks it right over JB for the goal.
Yeah. Great heads-up play there from SDSU to notice that I think it was Collat could not get to that ball in time. And 5 Stars was able to get the beat on that open net. But JB does have control, is bumped out of the way by 5 Stars as 5 Star gives it to Zap, and Zap now gets a good, healthy clear. Looking to create more offensive pressure, but the demo comes out from Collat, which relieves some of that. Now 5 Stars backwards on the backboard, trying to get the ball mid. Sean ups to take the ball for himself. 5 Stars gets a 50. Does get it past one player, but Swaz takes a shot. No one is there. Collat does not get a good touch, and this is a free ball for SDSU as they take this on the counter offensive.
What a good back off play there from 5 Stars. Sean B almost sneaks that top left corner. 50 seconds now remaining. SDSU up 1 here. As an opportunity here, though, opens wide. A miss here from 5 Stars. Wait, what happened? He found the 50 still. What is going on?
Yeah, great demos here coming out for 5 Stars. Swaz now in a very awkward position. JB double commits, but he does stop the shot from going towards the net. Sean does try to get the ball mid, and stays on it as well. And all blue players in a very awkward position as Sean decides to go for some bumps. Swaz able to sneak past and get that boost, but dies for it. Collat now decides to go as first man, forces for JB. JB does get a good demo on Sean. Zap trying to keep this ball in, not allow them to get a last-minute goal, as this hits 0 on the clock, and 5 Stars puts it down. An almost shot for Sean, and that is a Game 1 win in this best-of-7 for... Why did it just do that? For SDSU. I mean, honestly, good performance from both teams.
I'm sorry to cut you off here, but I just want to look at the shots real quick. I mean, SDSU is forcing Swaz and the gang on the craziest defensive class that they've had to hold themselves to. 6 saves across the team for Leslie University here, but SDSU's pressure is just too much for them as they sneak away with this game number 1.
Yeah, they did sneak away with it. But look at the saves that they had to make just to even keep up with SDSU. 6 saves. And SDSU only had 1. I mean, the shots and the saves kind of shows you how the possession game was in this first match, where SDSU still having a dominant offense and shoving these teams into a corner, a very awkward corner, where they're not able to do much. And it's just kind of a continuation of the last series we saw from SDSU. But we are moving into Game 2, as SDSU looks to continue their lead.
Game number 2, let's roll here. SDSU, just like you said, Thankful, they're up 1 in the series. Close game though, game number 1, and I mean, I want to say that game 1 was these two teams feeling each other out, but I feel like they were developing pretty quick though, just in that one game.
Have these teams played before? I feel like they have, if I'm not mistaken. But that's a great demo play from 5 Stars. All orange players having to rush back. 5 Stars does look to bait into Zap. Zap now playing off the ceiling. Leaves it for Sean, but Sean is getting bumped out of the play. Swaz now has control of the ball. Collat looking for a shot. Not able to do much, and Zap and Sean both kind of awkward in the corner as 5 Stars tries to get it clear. Swaz now has 100 boost, gets good first touch. Looks to take it over Zap, but Zap is able to deny him as Sean continues the play forward and gets it over JB. This might be an open net and a fatal mistake as SDSU scores once again in this game too.
Now I just double checked. San Diego State University has not played Leslie University in this tournament yet. They have not.
They have not, but they've played teams of similar skill level.
Most definitely.
That being said, Leslie needs to make something happen. They have been scoreless for a while now. I think over 3 minutes. They need to get something going. Sean B tries to take it back for 5 Stars. 5 Stars Not able to get there in time as JB looks mid for Swaz. Swaz gets a 50. Sean B is there, beats out Collat. And 5 Stars now looks to get it right to AZAP.
Yeah, they're trying to get some counterplay going here. A good beat from Sean B, but Swaz gonna have full possession here to do what he pleases. But Sean B wants nothing to do with that. Immediately dives on him so that he can't do anything with that ball. SDSU's got to worry a little bit, though. I'm pretty sure they're low boost, but just as I say that, a good demo on the pitch allows for them to stay upfield even longer.
Yeah. 5 Stars now does have control of the ball, is able to get a good 50, but Swaz up early. Beats out Zap pretty easily, and Zap has to get a pinch on that ball and backwards challenge this as he double commits with 5 Stars. JB no boost, gets a touch to the corner. Swaz trying to get a touch out, but JB misses the ball on the backboard, and this is a free ball for Zap, and no one's in net. Zap hits the backboard, but 5 Stars is able to put it back in. A rare miss from Zap. I'm going to be honest, I think it might have gone in if he given it. No, I don't think it was.
No.
JB wasn't able to get back, and 5 Stars does get the shot and saves Zap from an embarrassing open net miss.
Yeah, luckily 5 Stars was there for Zap to cover his butt there. Half the game now remaining here in game number 2. Sean B might have an opportunity to find a decent 50. Swaz is super awkward here on the back wall. There's a good cutout here from JB, though. Zap goes for the pass to a teammate. Little awkward here. Swaz might have an opportunity actually to get this to a teammate. This Collat with possession on the sidewall. Sneaks one up. 5 Stars up quick, though. Could be an opportunity. Ball in the air. There's not much going on here. Oh, actually, a good opportunity for a shot here low, but Collat does not put it on.
Yeah, I'm really liking the passing plays from both of these teams. I mean, although they are not winning, Leslie is still getting opportunities on the ball, although they are a bit few and far between, as SDSU has done a great job buying time for their teammates to have a good amount of boost at most times, and even when they don't, they still find each other. Sean does kind of throw it away. 5 Star has to go here. Collat gets it underneath one, and Swaz is there for the shot. And that is the goal that they needed to decrease this deficit by 1.
Yeah, actually, what a beautiful 50 here from Collat. And Swaz, I mean, able to easily clean that one up and cut the lead in half that SDSU has over them. Minute 26 remaining on the clock. I mean, there's more than enough time for, I mean, either SDSU to extend this lead or for Leslie University to bring themselves back into this.
Yeah. SDSU still holding on to their lead, but that might change as we still have a minute on the clock. Zap trying to rotate back, bumps Swaz, but Swaz still stays on it. Looks for a flip, gets it over one, tries the dunk, but Sean B is able to get it out. Now JB dusts his own teammate, and Swaz is left in a very awkward situation as you don't want to be in 1v1s with Zap, and he sets up his teammate perfectly as 5 Stars beats out Collat to this ball. And that's just an unfortunate play there from a double commit from Collat and JB just puts Swaz in a very difficult position.
Yeah, and then you're leaving 5 Stars to clean up these opportunities, and he will gladly take all of that. But, I mean, honestly, I think Zap has been the A player for SDSU, the MVP for this squad, being able to put all this pressure up. And I think at this point, I mean, Leslie University has kind of given up here in game number 2. Everything's kind of fallen apart here, and too many misses, too many misplays, and then you start thinking about game number 3 here.
Yeah, like we said earlier, getting a 3-goal deficit to change in your benefit is hard task, even more difficult when you have 30 seconds on the clock. Almost impossible, as we mentioned before, as Leslie needs to start thinking about what they're going to do in Game 3 to really change the momentum of this series. See what differences in their playbook or cards that they might have under their sleeve to surprise SDSU. Looking like they might have a shot here, but 5 Stars denies it quickly as he looks for a shot of his own and passes to Sean. Sean now has control, but Collat brings it down, and this is the end of game 2 with SDSU extending their lead 2-0 going in this series.
Yeah, and actually, what beautiful looks from SDSU. I mean, we're seeing yet again their shot pressure is just, I mean, I 10 times better than the shot pressure that Leslie's putting up. And the fact that Leslie has to stay on the defense to be able to stay alive. And even when they go on these counter offensive plays, the ball's immediately coming back towards them.
Yeah, and to add on that note, how even SDSU is playing compared to Leslie is kind of apparent as you look at the scoreboard, and Zap has a lot of points, but so does Sean and so does Five Stars. But you look at the other side of the field, Swaz is having to do a lot of the work on his own, and JB not a big player. So for Leslie to have a chance, we're going to need to see a little bit more from JB to step up as we go into game 3 in this best of 7 series.
Alrighty here. It looks like we are finally going to be loading into game number 3 here. This is a big one for both of these teams, actually. If SDSU ends up winning this one, they will force Leslie University to match point. Leslie University will need the reverse sweep to be able to bring themselves to the grand finals. Remember, this is a big one, ladies and gentlemen. This will lead to the grand finals against team name here to be our Summer Splash champions.
Yeah. Collat does find a 50 though, almost a shot, but Zap is able to clear the ball. JB, last man on defense, does get a touch towards this SDSU side, but Five Stars keeping the ball close to him. Gets a 50 with Swaz. Swaz now beats out one, and Collat isn't able to find a touch on the ball. JB now looking for a bump on Zap. Collat stays and rotates back into the play as Swaz gets beat. And we are already 30 seconds into this first match.
Yeah, a lot of time. 4:15 now on the clock. A lot of push back and forth here from both of these teams as Leslie University trying to find some ground here to be able to show any sort of presence here, but they're pretty low boost here. I see one person with 100. But low besides that, and they are just banging this ball away, trying to stay alive, and another double commit here from Leslie University. SDSU just needs to apply enough pressure to seal away another goal here.
Yeah, great pass from Zap. Sean decides to go back down, though. All 3 blue players in a very awkward position on no boost. JB gets the save, but will it be enough? 5 Stars bullying the defense. JB is not going to be able to save that. That is crazy placement from Zap.
Yeah, what a beautiful shot here from Zap. And, I mean, when you're the Leslie players right out like JB and you're sitting there in that squishy save position, when Zap's got full boost and he decides to go straight low, I mean, you're always going to get caught off guard there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Almost has an attempt, though, and JB gets a miss. That's a very, very crucial miss, as that might change the fate of this game. Zap decides to leave for 5 Stars, a little bit of Carmine fake that we were talking about earlier. Collat JB at the same place again, and a crazy pinch over to Sean.
No way!
As this Leslie defense is caught out of position once more. I'm seeing a lot of poor rotation. JB decides to go for the squishy, and Sean says, that's not going to work on me. I'm just going to shoot the open net.
Yeah, it seems like Leslie University, they're trampling over each other's toes. There's tons of double commits. They're all on low boost at all times, and even these offensive plays look scrappy. But they need to find some way to come back into the series. They still have a lot of time here, 3 minutes, but at a 2-goal deficit, they need to start making things happen, make these plays go. And, I mean, oh, wow, almost a potential look there. Shambi nearly misses the ball there. As Swaz trying to play this forward for his team, but gets demoed.
Yeah. Unfortunate miss there.
Oh. Little high there.
Sean
little high for Swaz there.
Has control. Leaves it to Zap. Now Zap looking for a shot. Or a pass, I should say. And leaves it for Sean. And that's another goal for SDSU?
I mean, I don't want to say anything, but Leslie's getting slammed right now, and that's just an honest like just assessment of what's going on right now. And I mean, I'm kind of lost for words right now because I feel like we've seen a lot more from Leslie as a team, especially playing washed up college players last match and just seeing how developed they were through that series, but now just them getting picked apart here by SDSU. And I mean, SDSU is a good roster, but the type of plays that Leslie University right now is making, I mean, that it shouldn't happen.
Yeah, seeing a lot of choking from Leslie. It's not what you want to see, but I've said it before. When you're playing SDSU with this roster that they have, it's scary. And if you're not an established roster yourself and don't have a strong mental, they can really get in your head. But JB is able to find one, which is great for the mental. I'm not sure if it's going to change this match, although it isn't over. There are still 2 minutes left on the clock.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to say there's no time, but there needs to be a significant change in momentum here for there to be any opportunity for Leslie University to get back in this game against SDSU. But Sean B, with possession, trying to slow down the time as much as possible for his team to be able to take them to match point in this series. Oh, what a shot. Oh!
Yeah, I mean, amazing touch from Zap. Sean sees him upfield. Interesting pre-jump from JB.
Oh, yeah. I was more wondering where their third was on the defensive half. I didn't realize he had already jumped.
Very interesting. A lot of panic. And that could spell disaster because once you start panicking and jumping like that, it's over. And this is going to be another goal.
No.
We are again in we're in Brazil territory. Guys, ladies and gentlemen,
can we go next?
Can we go next?
This is actually an interesting request.
Okay.
Yeah, do you want to, I mean...
Yep, we're going to go next.
Can you match up?
It looks like these teams want to go next.
So, let's do that.
If this is laggy... What?
Oh. You had to change the score.
Oh, we're going to restart. Restart lobby. Very interesting request. I was not expecting that. We are going to create a new lobby.
Okay.
Sorry for that, ladies and gentlemen. I have never seen that before. I've never seen a team request for go next.
I mean they it was a little, I mean, I don't blame them. I mean, being down 6-1 and there's no, I mean, way they were going to get back into that one. I think they'd rather just take, hey, we got a reverse sweep. Let's just immediately just say, let's get in the headspace to begin doing that reverse sweep. I mean, I honestly think it's a smart play. Let's just reset. This our last life, and let's just go for it.
Definitely a smart play for a team, but a bit of a disaster for Prod. It's kind of hard to last second fix things like that, but it's okay. Looks like we want a player to be dragged. Still waiting for the SDS players to join the lobby. Everybody is ready to go. And we are in game number 4. This is the last life for Leslie. SCSU are looking to start another strong lead. Fakes out 2 players. Sean B searching for Demos, hunting him down. JB does get it clear though. Let's see if that drastic change can help, or if SDSU is going to continue their dominance.
Yeah, I don't even know what to say. I was just about to ask you, what do you think that Leslie needs to change? But the more I think about it, they just need to change their fundamentals. They seem to have forgotten how to play the game.
I've seen a lot of panicking, to be honest, and just a lot of playing high-level Rocket League. There's a lot of just throwing the ball away. When you're playing first man, you got to get 50s, and it feels like if Swaz isn't on the ball, it feels like players are diving. As an example there, JB just diving a second man. Second man is a pivotal position, and you have to make sure you give your team time to translate into offense, but hopefully they can make that change. Not a lot of time to do it though, as this is their last game. Swaz does get a shot off a pass from JB, and maybe they did, as they are now leading game number 4.
Okay. A momentum change? This is their first lead too, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So I mean, this is huge for them to begin the reverse sweep journey. I mean, if we could see that on stream, I'd actually be more happy than seeing an SDSU sweep.
But I'd also be very concerned because I'm running out of time.
Oh, that's right.
I have a game at 9:30, so we'd somehow have to stop stream and then restart stream so you could do stream, and that's a lot of work.
You're right.
So, for content's sake, I hope so, but for the oh my gosh. An own goal from SDSU. 5 stars, not able to get a touch out.
The content's good.
The content's so good. My heart is not in a good place though.
Come on, the content's good. You can't get mad. These players, I don't know what the coach just distilled in them, but telling them to, boys, you need to lock in, just play some good, solid Rocket League. Like, I mean, that's what their coach must have said, because they've completely changed how they're playing right now. Oh, an opportunity here, though. 250 now remaining. Sean B just picked up a full boost here. Should have a decent opportunity to get this ball cleared for his team. As Zap, full boost to his name, tries to shove it past 2, but not able to find it. Could have an opportunity here from 5 stars. Tries to find the 50, but goes for the boost steal instead. Miss from Sean B leaves Zap a little awkward here. Finds a reset over 1, though. There's an opportunity here. Hello? How did Zap even make a solo play out of that? Looks like a myth here from Colette.
And then I think it just faked Colette.
Oh.
Colette, you gotta play the ball there, man.
Yeah.
You know that Zap doesn't have boost.
Yeah, and you cannot be giving Zap those opportunities. He was originally awkward and slow on the play. Somebody's got to jump him, and then you just got to dive on him. But nobody decides to push him there.
Oh, a double commit coming out from JB and Swaz. Colette trying to 50 it out. 5 stars. No boost. Is on the ball, though. JB now gets it over 1. Tries to get a 50 on Sean. He does, but not 5 stars. But Zap is there. Swaz and Colette both missed the ball. A little bit of panic. Zap stays on it. Gets it over Swaz. This is an open net. Does 5 stars have enough power? He does.
Oh, my.
As nobody on the blue side has any boost. Again, poor positioning. Colette just dives on it. And JB, wandering around for boost, isn't able to get back. Game is
it
now
seems
tied.
it seems like Leslie's like falling back to their old ways. I don't know what happened. They go up 2 goals and they start to let go a bit. I don't know why. They need to stay on the gas here. They need to win 4 in a row. So, I don't know. They're letting SDSU get back into this, and it doesn't even seem like SDSU is really trying. They're just putting shots on net, and it's working.
Yeah. The Swaz might have an attempt of his own. Isn't on net, though. Flat now on the ball. Zap does get it clear. Swaz looking over to Colette. Does Colette have a shot? It's off wide. Sean B shoving his face into the wall. JB just absolutely missing the ball. Gives Zap a chance to get to the ball and clear as he gets a bump on Collat.
Good touch here from Swaz, though. Could be an opportunity. Not much, though. As I don't know why, but I feel like SDSU is winning this game. They've shifted the momentum completely, and a shot is on! Sean B, now with their team at a 1-goal lead here, 1 minute remaining. Leslie University, you've got to figure out what you are doing wrong here. You did good in the first half of the game. What is happening?
Yeah, SDSU, as soon as they realized that Leslie took the gas off the pedal, they just started capitalizing once again. Zap gets an amazing demo. 5 stars is already up, looks for the shot. It is a bit high. Swaz does have control. He leaves it though as he has an awkward jump. Now Zap has boost and ball off the ceiling. Gets the flip over one. Has a flip opportunity. Looking for another touch. JP with a save though. 5 stars passes mid. Collat with a shot of his own. Is wide. Now JB has to turn on this. He is last. His teammate's trying to get back, but Swaz gets demoed to third. Now Zap looking mid once again. 5 stars is too far back. Sean does get a touch past one. JB has no boost, so he shoots it. But JB does get the save. Now another demo on Swaz. That's a key player. He is out for 3 seconds. Azap gets a touch off the wall over to Sean, but it is a double commit. And 5 stars is pre-jumping. Swaz. JB! No! JB.
They can't miss that.
JB just dropped it down.
Leslie University getting swept by SDSU. SDSU going to be moving strong into the grand finals against Team Name here.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get this game started by 8:10, hopefully. We are going to be back in about 5 minutes for the grand finals of Summer Splash 2025 Rocket League 2-day event. Thank you so much for being with us, and we look forward to seeing you in this last match of the day.
How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? It's been a long road, but we're down to our final two teams here in our grand finals.
Yes, we are. We got.
And those,
Oh, I'm
sorry,
sorry.
I
I'm
cut
sorry.
you off.
I'm
I
just.
no, 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 I cut you off there. You tell them. You tell them what teams are
No, no,
there.
no, no,
Tell
no.
them.
Are you sure? Okay, I'll tell them. We got
Yes.
team
Yeah.
name here. They've had a unicorn run with the help of a little bit of a couple of forfeits on the way here, which is you never want to see, but they are in the grand finals, which is not even close to what we predicted. So congrats to them for making this far. They are playing SDSU undefeated roster all the way here. They are looking strong and they want this when they're hungry for it.
Yeah, I mean, SDSU was definitely one of those favorites that, I mean, we were all thinking about would definitely be in this top four, and there was definitely a good chance that they were going to be in this grand final, especially with this new roster pickup they made with Sean B. So, I mean, I'm excited to see what team name here is going to do, but I'm going to be honest with you, the predictions are telling me that SDSU is going to take this.
I agree with you on that note. All right. We are ready to go as the players are joining their teams. And I am excited to see what happens. You never know. Team name here is a good roster, but do they have the firepower to simmer out this SDSU roster? We will find out as we are going to kick off in 3, 2, 1. Here we go.
Yo, game number one in this final best of 7 series. Both of these teams on their last life here as they are fighting for $400 plus in prizing.
Yes, they are. We got quite a lot for these teams in prizing. I mean, it's pretty exciting to see what we got for them. A little bit of a glitch on the numbers for us, but we are ready to go in this game number one. We have a headset for them that is worth over $100, provided by our sponsors, and we have 2 amazing studio quality mics, both worth about $160 a piece. And that's going to be our first goal from SDSU as Sean B is able to get over Corrupt. This is going to be a bit difficult for team name because they are kind of coming in cold this first game.
Yeah, I mean, they, I mean, they've had 2 forfeitures on both their side of the bracket, which is both a blessing and a curse because now they have no playtime. But I mean, they've clearly been staying warm, at least Corrupt, because he's been able to get a good play here, which leads the goal in tying up the game.
Yeah, I mean, a good shot there. Corrupt is able to tie it up, so SDSU not running away with it like some people may have expected. Now, 5 stars does have control. Zap looking for a shot, gets a miss though instead, and Sean is able to get the goal.
Yeah, that was interesting fake there from Zap. I don't even know if he planned to fake that.
I don't think he did, and I think
just
that's
worked
what
out that
faked
way.
out Extreme. I think Extreme was trying to play the ball there, and instead he got faked. So definitely an interesting miss there. You don't expect the one player on this field, I think, that everybody doesn't expect to miss is probably going to be Zap. Definitely the highest skill player on this lobby, but Exile finds a goal of his own. Corrupt forces Sean, gets a great play mid. Zap not able to get up to it, and Exile sneaks it in the right side of that net, right around 5 stars. We are 2-2, 4 minutes left in this game.
I mean, Team Name here is doing pretty good at staying active. I mean, they've been able to counterplay and get these counter goals on SDSU, and that's something we were missing from Leslie University in the last series.
Yeah, they are holding their own so far. But we saw this in game 1 with Team Leslie against them, and then they fell apart after. So are we going to see the same thing from Team Name here? They haven't played in a while, and SDSU may be more warmed up from them. So, AZAP does have control off the left wall, looking to give it to Sean. Sean keeps it, and Zap decides to leave the play. 5 stars waiting on that right boost. Lets the ball go over his head, leaves it for Zaps up. Does get the boost, which is good. But now this ball is hanging awkwardly over their net as Exile gets a bump on 5 stars. Now Zap goes up quick, does beat Extreme. Exile looking for a clear. 5 stars Gets a soft touch, trying to force a 50. Corrupt takes it to the right corner.
Yeah, good touch by 5 stars to play that one low. Take the 50. Buys his team just that much time to be able to make a good counterplay here. Zap, oh, a really unfortunate miss from him. Forces 5 stars up, but he gets back to it. Half the game now remaining. Both teams tied up here, 2-2.
And Sean B tries to get a little bit of Tokyo drift into that net. 5 stars, forces the ball mid. Exiled. Does get the save. Corrupt now. Has the ball, but gets beat out by Zap as Zap goes for this boost and looks for a bump. Not able to get any contact. Corrupt gets a very, very good win on that ball as Extreme is looking to play off his teammate Exiled. Exiled waiting for 5 stars to make a move. 5 stars. Gets beat out. Exiled forcing a bump. Gets to the ball. Extreme gets a demo himself. And they might have pressure. But it doesn't look like it.
Yeah, 2 minutes remaining with 2-2 on the score. A good demo here, actually, from Sean B. Coming from behind, grabbing Exile and forcing Corrupt out to have to jump back. And, I mean, SDSU is really putting a lot of pressure on this team, but Team Name here is not breaking down just yet.
No. And I'd say...
Oh, this might be it.
Oh, that is it, as that's a great bump from Zap. Zap gets a 50, chases down Corrupt. Corrupt is just so awkward. He does recover, but not well enough to get back up to a banger shot from Sean. It is 3-2.
What a beautiful shot there.
A little bit of breakdown on defense on the side of Team Name here. But it isn't over for them yet.
Yeah, 1:20 now remaining on the clock here. SDSU up 1 in this game, number 1. Exiled. Decent controlled touch. Gets a decent 50 with Zap. Sean B and Zap kind of stacked up here. Could be an opportunity. But 0 boost on the side of Team Name here. It's going to make them have to play a bit slower here. As they press forward. Able to grab a couple of boost pads. Exiled. Over 1. Might be able to find something, but Zap is able to play it out.
Yeah. Zap staying with the ball. Does get beat out. And now Exiled trying to get him a shot. A little bit of a mistouch, but he's able to stay with it. It hits crossbar. Oh, he had an open net. Extreme just parted the Red Sea for him, but he wasn't able to find it. That could be the game decider, as SDSU is now on the offensive side of this field.
I don't even know what to say, Thankful. I'm kind of lost for words here. And what a beautiful 50 from Sean B here to keep his team in this lead. 15 seconds now remaining and potential another shot here. But Exiled says no. He's got full boost now, though. His whole team actually has a decent amount of boost. And a double commit, though, that might have been their opportunity, but sealed away it was. Extreme getting jumped by Sean B now. His teammate needs to be there, and no one is there. SDSU takes game 1.
Oof. SCSU does take game 1, and I mean, it was close, and I can't count them out yet. I mean, SCSU has been dominant, but we're seeing a little bit of a difference here. In the last 2 series we saw SCSU, I'm pretty sure they lost the first game, or no, the last 2 series we just saw, not SCSU included, but in the last 2 series we've seen the team that wins the first game, and that team was against SCSU in the case of last series, which was Leslie versus them, and Leslie got the first game. But in this game, it wasn't dominant, but it wasn't, one-sided at all. It was pretty close, pretty even on both sides, and I think that it's still very, very anybody's. I'm losing words. I'm tired, but it's anybody's series still. I'm exhausted.
Well, I mean, I hope you're not too tired because you have a game to play after this.
I'm kind
for
of
the 6-man summer league. You gotta bounce back a little bit here. Come on,
I need a Red Bull energy drink, bro. I need something. I need a pick me.
Where's our Red Bull sponsor?
Where is our Red Bull sponsor, dude?
We don't have one,
Come
do we?
on, man.
This is so upsetting.
Where's Red Bull when you need them, man? Gosh, no, I'm joking. No, we're going into game 2. SCSU does have the lead 1-0 in this game. In this series, I should say. Exiled does get around 1. looking for a shot. Gets amazing
What a
flick, but it
place.
bounces
Oh.
out. That's so unfortunate. A little bit of a
Such
freestyle
a
there from
place,
Zap.
dude. Yeah.
Man,
I think
that's
Zap's having a
unfortunate.
little fun, you know.
I think so as well. I
Oh,
can't be the
actually,
only
what a
one
touch.
who's a little bit lethargic and tired, bro. I may have been doing broadcasting and TOing at the same time, but these guys have been
Okay.
playing Rocket League. And Rocket League is also pretty tiring, especially when you're trying to focus and play the best of your ability for multiple hours on end. So props to these guys for being patient with us and everything else. Being patient with each other, being patient with us. We've had a lot of sportsmanship. And that's going to be another shot and another goal from Zap. Sean does an amazing job forcing, and Zap is just there for the open net. The thing with SDSU, I don't know what it is. It's like they just know how to adapt really well and find a team's weaknesses. And I don't know if that's because of the 5-star and his veterancy, or if it's because of Zap and his, his dominance and his ability to play one-on-one situations. And then, of course, their new entrance of Sean B, who is an amazing player as well, a great addition to this roster. I don't know what it is, but they just are very, very good at adapting.
Yeah, an incredibly formidable team, and my God, what a shot from 5 stars! As they are pushing the pressure up against team name here, just in a similar way actually against Leslie, and that's a shot.
That is a shot. I mean, and what a shot at that. I think he pre-jumped. I looked away for a second, but it looked like he pre-jumped and then just read the ball off the backboard. Very, very interesting play. Exiled having a double tap of his own. Just hits crossbar. So many amazing attempts that they've been taking that are just going out. What in the world is Zap doing? I think Zap might be trolling a little bit. And that troll is going to cost him a goal.
Wait,
what just happened? What just happened, bro?
I'm confused. I'm confused.
You and everybody else, bro.
Oh, I see what happened. All right, W50. Exile just goes to the gym, bro. That's what that's telling me.
I guess he does go to the gym. Exile now has control. Tries to get mid, but Zap reads him perfectly. Rupp now gets a touch mid. Ooh, a little bit of an unlucky redirect. Puts Extreme in a little bit of an awkward position. A double commit, but it does result in a clear. And that might be a shot, but Zap does get the save. Oh no. Corrupt's not ready for the pass. Leaves a wide open net for Sean B. I mean, that was a great play. It's just a little bit of miscommunication from team name here.
Yeah, and you just can't be giving those opportunities to SDSU. They're already a formidable team. You can't be giving them more free opportunities, open nets. They will take those. And I mean, I don't think SDSU minds taking over $400 in prizes. I think they'd be okay with team name here throwing away this series.
Definitely a bit of a throwaway there from Corrupt, but I wouldn't count him out yet. But maybe you should, because that's another dominant goal. As soon as I say something, I eat my words. Zap beating both players, Sean B. Perfectly mid. I just feel like team name here is they're not connecting. Maybe their comms aren't great, but they are just kind of fumbling in the presence of SDSU. Again, SDSU.
Yeah,
just showing why they're...
SDSU has just been so much more aggressive, though. I think that's why.
I mean, that's kind of their playstyle, though. I feel like that's personally why they're such a hard team to beat, is because of how aggressive they are. It's like you can feel their confidence, you know? It's like when you have a player like Zap on your team, and you just can see that every time he goes for the ball, he's thinking about how he's going to double flipper set on your dome. It's kind of scary. It's kind of scary, dude. You know, especially when you're just a collegiate player and you're just kind of like, you know, trying to play and have a good time. You're playing a guy who takes this game really seriously. So, definitely scary presence on the field. I can definitely guarantee playing against this team that's how it feels. Playing them, scrimming them, all that good stuff.
Yeah, I think the biggest difference that, I mean, that's really holding this team name here, roster back, is the fact that SDSU is just connecting a lot better. They seem to be on the same wavelength, and team name here, I mean, we're getting double commits every once in a while. We're getting pre-jumps where pre-jumps are not needed, boost grabs, rotations,
Oh,
and like some
oh
passes
my
that just didn't
gosh.
work.
Please go in. No!
Oh my.
Sean, what are you?
Yes!
No, bro, you just
Please!
sold his clip.
That
Bro,
is insane.
that is an insane ball to miss, bro.
That is, he intentionally did it.
He intentionally did it, bro. He wanted to sell his
There's no
clip,
way.
bro. He wanted to sell his clip. If Zap wants the clip, he has to hit the shot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, most definitely.
No, it reminds me of this one
40
time.
seconds that remaining.
I remember this one time. I think I hit a perfect pogo over bin, and we were in private matches, and then JR, my teammate Nerd, decided to just leave the play, and said that I didn't deserve the shot because I didn't hit it, and he said it was a bad
Yeah.
shot anyways. And then he went and hit a double, like stall flip reset, and then I scored it, and then he was like, "Oh, it was just so annoying because I hit the shot for him." That he barely missed, but he didn't do the same thing for me. That's what I felt like Sean just did. I feel like he just kind of trolling his teammate a little bit.
Yeah, well.
A little bit of troll.
SDSU taking game number 2, I mean, incredibly dominantly as well. That was not close at all. And I fear we're seeing similar themes to the last series that SDSU played against Leslie.
Definitely a little bit of similarity there. But, it's not over till it's over. But we're seeing a bit of a scary trend. This very well could be a sweep. Very well could be. It is unfortunate. I think we would have had an interesting matchup if Wichita didn't die on us. Very unfortunate that they didn't play the rest of this series, unfortunately. But I think it would have been really interesting if we had seen Wichita versus SDSU. Nonetheless, I'm not counting out the boys in blue. Team name here. They still got a chance. But they really got to change things around if they want to put a good fight up against FCSU.
Yeah, I mean, picking up the pace is kind of an understatement. They need to fundamentally change how they're playing entirely. So, I mean, I don't know. Game 3, you don't want to be in a similar situation that Leslie was put into, being in a match point, forced to have to commit to a reverse sweep, but what a read from Corrupt, actually. Hang on. Opportunities.
Opportunities indeed. Corrupt now, staying in mid. Extreme pre-jumping that ball. A little bit of a wall dash. Mecky Mech. A double demo. There is no one in net, but 5 stars is Tokyo drifting, matering all over the field. What in the world? Zap. Now gets a 50. Goes for the pogo.
Pogo.
And 5-star trolled him. What is bro doing? Why does everybody troll why does everybody troll Zap? What did he do to deserve this trollage? Bro had a perfectly open shot, and 5 stars just wanted the shot for himself, I guess. I don't know. But Exiled, looking for a double? Instead, it's a pass.
No way.
But Sean does get the clear out after Zap's save. I mean, hey, we're still 0-0.
I'm still kind of lost for words, though, because even then, like, SDSU just had so many more looks in this game 3. But that's the thing, is that they're trolling, and it's still 0-0.
And
this is my point.
I don't even think it's a close 0-0. It's still like they're like dominating on offense 0-0, and they're barely getting out of defense 0-0 for team name here. Oh, what a touch from 5 stars, getting over Extreme. Zap. Always looking for demos when he doesn't have boost. That is one thing that SDSU does great and is very annoying, as Zap has to try not to own goal. Oh, go for the musty. Almost a great musty. 5 stars. Has 50 boost on the backboard. Exiled pre-jumping from the moon. Extreme now. With the ball. Tries to control it mid, but gets denied by Sean B and Zap. But that is an open net, as Zap is in a very, very awkward position, left alone in net.
Well, There we
No.
go. There's a momentum shifter, maybe. I don't know. We saw a similar thing happen with Leslie, and they still got pummeled, to say the least. But I don't know. I'm kind of lost for hope on some of these teams because it seems like they lose too much early on to this SDSU roster, and it's difficult to get back in. But I mean, I don't know. Another goal here for Team Name here.
Yeah, another goal, and that extends their leads to 2. 2.5 minutes left on the clock, halfway through. Are they going to be able to hold this lead, or is this going to be a Leslie University Game 7 redo all over again, where they have a 2-goal lead and then get off the gas, and SDSU just doing what SDSU does?
Well, we're about to find out right now with Sean B up. Reset to his name. Doesn't take the flip, though. Zap. Awkward. Looks like he might go for a play around one. Around another. Wait, 5 Stars trying to steal the clip again. And Zap not able to find it around the third. 5 Stars up, though. 2 teammates up from SDSU. 2 minutes now remaining as SDSU getting a bit frantic. You can tell they're still trolling a bit, though. And a potential opportunity plays low. Extreme doesn't even put it on net, though. I don't even know what's happening anymore. Wait, what a shot from Exiles here. So they extend their lead by 3.
Maybe this isn't that all over again. Is they scored another one. This is now 3-0 lead. Can SDSU bring it back and get a 3-0 lead in the series, or are we going to see 2-1 game 4?
Yeah, I mean, this is a game that they need to win. Team Name here does not want to have to force themselves into a position where they have to pull a reverse sweep, especially in the grand finals. You don't ever want to have that amount of pressure on you.
Oh, Zutch.
But SDSU
Oh!
is definitely forced. Oh my god.
Dude, he just got a perfect Zutch on the Sentio, bro.
Zutch?
Yeah.
Is that what we're calling
the
that?
Zen Touch? The Zen Touch?
No, that is not what we're calling that.
I got that from Ben, bro. You can blame Ben for
No,
that.
that's just that's like giving me like the Zuck vibes. You know.
Well,
you know.
Ben and me are watching Demon Slayer tonight, so you can't talk. You can't talk.
Anyway, back to the game here. 1 minute remaining. SDSU.
Bro.
I mean, they need to find any sort of looks here if they do want to force a match point. But I mean, they are quite frantic and they're trolling. So
They're
I don't
quite
know, but
frantic and they're trolling.
after losing this game, which I'm gonna assume right now that they will, they need to lock in just a little.
What in the world, bruh? Sean B's. Can I say this?
Sean B.
Probably shouldn't say it if I ask. Can I say this? I'm gonna say it. He was working on the ball, dude. That was kind of interesting.
Working?
Play. Why
Oh,
is
that's another
Sean
goal.
B going turtle in the corner, brother?
Yeah, Sean
He's
B is
locked. He's locked.
he's
dude.
officially unlocked right
Bro,
now.
he's locked, bro. He's locked.
But he's unlocked the turtle tech. So
He's unlocked the turtle tech.
unlocked the turtle tech, yeah.
The turtle tech.
Oh yeah, Sean B gave up. Yeah,
I think this
That's,
one as good as over.
that's a GG go next.
Yeah, can we just GG go next to this? Just wrap it up, man. No, I'm joking. Sean B is now AFK. Sean B, I'm not really sure I like the AFK thing. I'm not gonna lie. It is a little. I'm one of those guys that's like play the ball out, play the game out until it's over.
Yeah.
Like I'm not a big fan of the go AFK thing, but I'm not gonna hate. I am gonna say I don't. I'd rather players play it out, but it is what it is. That being said, it is now a 2-1 series. A lot. I mean, not what I expected. I honestly thought they were going to pull away with this game as well after those 2 first games. But
I mean, okay, sorry to cut you off, but I wanted to add something real quick. A little stat
It's okay,
thing.
it's
I think
whatever.
you'll like. I think you'll like this. I think you'll like this. I think you'll like this. You ready?
I just don't care. You don't care about my thoughts.
SDSU has lost 2 individual games. One against Lickety Split and 1 here. That's
Okay.
it. In the entire time of this tournament, they've lost 2 individual games.
They've lost 2
So,
games.
I mean, yes, like individual games, yes. in a series.
Honestly, RB, let's be honest. If you and me were playing, it would be a full sweep on SDSU, right?
I think we would have swept SDSU, most definitely.
Most definitely.
I think we need first killer on our team though.
Let me just
I think
ask
that's what would help
Swaz,
us.
but maybe that's not even enough.
That's not enough.
That's
I
not
don't
even
think
enough
so.
because
That's fine. You
Leslie
need someone to
lost.
carry me. Yeah.
I need
okay.
someone to carry me so that I can carry you.
There we. Oh, you're so right for
I'm
that.
so
Actually.
right.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. SCSU back on track. I think they said, "All right, guys, let's lock in. I want to go eat dinner."
Yeah. We've been playing for 4 hours just about.
I've
Go
been
eat
watching
dinner.
Rocket
Yeah.
League commentating for about 4 hours. I am tired.
There you go.
I am cooked, bro. I am cooked. So, but I do want to say, you know, this. I love this tournament. I want to thank everybody who's been admin at Summer Splash for allowing Rocket League. I was one of the lead TOs for competitive, but they gave us the opportunity to choose what games we wanted in, and luckily, I got Rocket League in. So, I'm very grateful to everybody who's helped run Summer Splash 5. For those who are just joining in, as we see a double demo and an open net tying up the game. A little bit interesting content going in the background. But to finish what I'm saying, just everybody who's made this event possible, all the sponsors, all the tens, like, we have probably over 50 people working to run this event from, like, I think we have, like, over 8 titles. I don't even remember the amount of titles. I should know. I'm the one who helped choose them, but too many to count. And it's been a great experience, and it hasn't been perfect, but that's what you get when you have college students run things. So I just want to thank all the players and the viewers for their patience and understanding through all of this. You guys have been goats, and this has been a blast as Extreme shoots, and they are now in the lead again. Team name here. Irby, what's going on?
I mean, that was kind of a tactical fake.
Kinda
I like
techie?
that. I like the
Kinda
little
techie?
fake on the sidewall. Yeah, a little techie. Get the lead over STSU now. I mean, now you're starting to put some pressure against them. This is something that Leslie University was not doing against STSU. This is what I wanted to see from Leslie University. Is what Team Name here is doing now.
Type stuff, dude. Type stuff.
Type stuff.
Type stuff, dude. But Zap takes a shot of his own. We're gonna go back to the professional casting here for a minute. No more trolling. Take that with a grain of salt, if you will. But Sean B looks for a ceiling shot. Isn't able to hit the net as you get a save from Exiled. Zap gets absolutely dusted and dunked by Exiled. Exiled looking for a shot. Is a bit wide, and Sean B gets a touch anyways. 5 stars now gets a clear down to Sean. Sean stays with it. 5 stars close behind him. Looking for a 50 out to Zap. Zap isn't able to go as Exiled takes great control of this ball and forces a 50 of his own. SCSU looking a little bit more panicked than they have in the past. They haven't been put in this situation before yet in this tournament, so we need to see how they react.
Good pass look there from Sean B. Zap now takes to the skies. Oh. Reset to his name right over Corrupt, and he ties up the game.
I mean, Zap doing Zap things. That's all I gotta say, bro. What a shot. Gets the flip. He uses his flip off the wall, hits it off the ceiling, back to a flip reset to get a little pop into the net over the last defender. Great play by Zap, showing why he is one of the top ones players and NA. Congratulations to him, by the way, how he played in, what was it? What was the tournament that he played where he got like top 6 NA?
Oh no. That's the NA1's qualifier.
Not that one.
For the World Championship. For the World Championship. Yeah, you got top 6 in that.
Yeah, but I'm also talking about the one held by Shopify Rebellion. I forgot the name of that one.
Oh, I didn't watch that one.
That one was heat. That one was heat to watch.
I heard it was heat. I didn't watch it though.
That one was heat. And it wasn't just for NA. It was like they had players from like all different regions.
Yeah, they had a lot going on.
It was super fire, but congrats to him for.
Yeah, he also had some heater shots in that too. I remember seeing some clips.
So congrats to him.
Of some amazing shots he hit. Yeah.
But he's representing the West Coast well. Good on him. But Zap now taking control.
Oh, might see some Zap
touch
play.
Over. Another Zap.
Oh my god.
Bro,
Okay,
maybe
I think you're hyping up Zap too much. He had to show a little some too.
he's like, all right, you say I'm a good ones player. I'll show you why I'm a good ones player.
Yeah, I'll show you.
I'll show you why.
There you go.
That was a great play from Zap.
What
Another
a
Zap,
beautiful shot.
another Zap type play. I just want to know, could he be better if he was in a different car, or do you think Zap would lose his mojo if he was in a different car?
Well, the fact that he's been using this car forever and knows every inch of this vehicle, I feel like switching would be a curse.
I think you're
And
right
also,
about that.
it would damage his branding because no one else runs Sentio. It's like his car. When you see the Sentio, it's like, oh, that's Zap's car. Like you don't call it the Sentio, you call it Zap's car.
I mean, I still call it
mean,
the Sentio.
No,
No,
Zap's car.
I do because I was playing in the Sentio back in like 2017 when it first came out, dude.
Okay, but you were also gold too.
Yeah, but at that time, it was my car. Okay, it was the Sentio. Back before
You were a nobody.
Wow. I'll have you know. I hit top 100 in ones on Xbox. Okay, exclusively on Xbox. Back in like 2018.
Exclusively on Xbox.
Hey,
Oh,
bro,
no.
but hey, that was good, right? Because that was pretty good for back then. Okay, so I was a little bit of somebody. Okay, you would have not messed with Victorious Esports. We were crazy.
That's a yikes. And it looks like STSU is going to pull away with this game and take team name here to match
Sean B is
point on
AFK
3-1 in the
again.
series.
What is Brody doing? I'm hoping it's a controller disconnect.
Maybe Sean B got hungry and he wanted to start dinner early. He's taking bites in between.
I sure hope not. Did we have a Oh, heck nah.
Oh.
Oh, heck nah, bro. Rocket League is
there
so
we go.
dog, man.
That's a dead server.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Okay, well, we got 10 seconds, so let's replay. It was 2-4, 10 seconds left.
Okay, did I never added a 1 to this pass, did I? No, I didn't. Don't worry, guys. We'll get a server reset. If you could let them know, just to add 1 to pass.
To pass?
Yeah, add one to pass. Unless they've already joined. We're waiting for... Just tell team name here. Sorry, guys. I don't know what the heck just happened. Man. Rocket League is done. Okay, they're in. We're good.
10. Oh god, you guys, why'd you pull me?
Sorry. Okay, went back down. Oh no. Okay, we should be good.
Alright, they're cool with kickoff from 10. 2-4.
Okay, here we go. All right, we're back, ladies and gentlemen. 4-2, 10 seconds left. Finishing out this game number 4. And it looks like it's going to go to SDSU. That was very annoying.
To say the least.
To say
Very
the
annoying.
least.
You know what's crazy too is I want to say we had another dead server too. Yeah, we did. With
Probably did.
Water Boys, right? I think it was our first stream that we had a dead server, no? Is that what happened?
I couldn't tell you, mate.
I think I want to say that was a dead server as well, but I
Well-
don't know. Rocket League, come on, man, gotta fix your
Yeah,
stuff.
Rocket League, man. Come on,
Going
bro.
on.
Come on, bro. Fix
Come
your
on,
game,
bro.
bro.
Come on, bro.
I'm gonna say is I saw the clip of Joyo saying he complained to like all the devs in Rocket League in the private server that all the pros have with all of them. And I'm gonna call him out. All of the devs read his text and then hopped back off of Discord. So Rocket League devs, get your stuff together, man. Honestly, you're disappointing us. And I hope you feel the wrath of the Rocket League community as you see your game dying. All the DDoSers, bro.
Wow,
Man.
that was.
Sorry, man.
Wow.
I'm a little.
All right.
I'm a little
He's got
frustrated.
he's got a little
man.
pain. He's had too
Dude.
much DDoSers take his MMR.
Dude, and then the fact that the DDoSers are like, well, nothing's gonna happen to me, and I'm like,
And they're right.
and they're right,
too.
and they're right, and that's why I just have to sit there and cry in silence as all I can say is, well, you suck, you're,
There
yeah,
you go.
you know, yeah, boom, so, boom, got him. Okay, well, anyways, we're going to game number 5, right?
Yep. Game number
number
5 here.
We are match point.
Match point 3-1 SDSU.
And they're taking the lead early in this game at number 1. So, not game number 1. Whoa, game number 5. I might need to take a nap before my game at 9:30. Quick little power nap.
You could do it, I
You
believe.
think I don't think I could. I'm gonna be
You
honest.
can. You can, man. 15-minute power nap, you got it.
Yeah. Well, 5 stars
It's a-
taking a shot. Corrupt gets a very awkward touch and just leaves it to Sean, and that's gonna be
Oh, yeah.
another goal for SCSU.
Yeah, SCSU pulling away with that momentum that they've had from the previous game. As they are extending their lead once more.
A little bit unfortunate. Backflip from Extreme. It happens though. Zap getting a pass from Sean. Sean taking another shot. What a save though. 5 stars. Great touch on that ball. Cutting them out. And Sean now passing down to Zap. I'm really loving the team plays. Interconnectedness from SDSU. They're doing a really good job playing together as a team. Something that they've always been good at. Zap gets a good touch. Exiled is there to deny him though. Sean B now has to take a 50 over to 5 stars. 5 stars, a little boost. Gonna have to get past Corrupt. Is able to do so, but Extreme does get it clear. Zap not able to do much though. As Exiled pops it down to Extreme. A little bit of a double commit. This might be an open net, but Exiled is able to get back as we have just over 3 minutes on the clock.
Yeah, still a lot of time for Team Name here to bounce back into this match, but it seems like SDSU is almost playing free play with the way they're moving around the map here. And they feel incredibly confident, rightfully so, sitting at 3-1. And dominant victories at that, where they've had them.
100%. It is looking like it is in the favor of SCSU as we close into the halfway mark of this match. They are still on offense and have been on offense almost this entire game, as it's been difficult for Team Name here to get past the midfield, realistically. Zap does get bumped towards the ball, and Sean uses the boost he has to try to get something, but gets bumped before he is able to. Zap now last man here, has to get it clear, does do well doing that. Passes out to 5 stars, 5 stars to Sean. Sean off the wall. Extreme now takes his time. Gets a good first touch. Has the flip. I guess he didn't. Sure looked like he did though. 2 minutes left on the clock.
Yeah, 2 minutes here and a good save here from Exiled as SDSU continues to put up the pressure, but a shot across the map. Was that a pinch between Corrupt and Zap?
I think it was more of like a redirect. I think
don't even.
Corrupt hit it into
I-
Zap. And then he
Oh,
redirected
yeah,
it.
it was.
Sentio touch.
I mean, it works out. Team Name here. All they need is 1 now to tie up this game, and I mean, they need it. They need this so bad.
So bad. So bad.
So bad.
Zap now gets an amazing pass mid. Sean B, it's over his head though. 5 stars now. It's dunked by Corrupt. Corrupt now looking for a flip. Sean B Takes it to the corner for 5 stars, who gets denied again by Exiled. Team Name here doing a good job keeping up pressure, but they have to find something that is a little bit more dangerous to force SDSU into awkward positions.
Yeah, just over a minute remaining here. Team Name here needs to bounce back as they find a demo on the defensive half. Sean B gets a play out for his team, though. Over 1, and is that in? Oh, it's not in!
Oh!
SDSU on the goal line. 52 seconds remaining as Team Name here trying to bounce back after that amazing save.
Yeah, they've got 45 left to make magic happen in this last minute of this on their last life to claim champions of Summer Splash 2025. Zap now. Not letting them have any space. Going for bumps. Putting them in awkward positions. 5 stars does dive on. The ball, though. Corrupt has boost. Has ball. Looking for a shot. Not able to find a good touch, though. Too wide. Does find a demo on the way out. As 50 from Exiled. Can they get something? Oh! No!
What a pinch!
So close. So close. I mean, wow.
What a way to end it.
What a way. I mean,
What
that was
a
a
way
great
to
shot,
end
but
it.
an even crazier pinch. Was that from Sean who pinched that? Who was that?
I believe it was Sean B.
I think it was
believe
Sean.
so.
I'm not crazy, thank goodness.
Yeah, that should have gone in. A good demo on Zap. And wow, that's just wow.
Just wow. I mean, do you have any final thoughts or thanks or anything you want to say before we head out?
My final thoughts. I'm scared to face SDSU this semester. I fear for my life. That's all I'm gonna say.
I don't blame you, bro. I mean, I think everybody was thinking about how SDSU is gonna look after Aquino leaves, and
Yeah.
I'm saying they look good, and they look really good. They look even scarier. Sean B might be that missing link to make them one of the top contenders in CRL, in my opinion. If they can really work together and just continue to grind, I think that they might be one of the better teams in NA for CRL.
Oh, definitely.
100%. But that is going to end off the Rocket League 2025 Summer Splash event. We are so grateful to everybody who joined up and watched and supported the stream, supported us. All the teams, 20 teams that signed up. We had 20 teams sign up. Isn't that awesome, RB? We had some unfortunate
absolutely
forfeits,
fantastic.
but even then we had a lot of content. So just want to thank everybody. SDSU, congratulations for winning. You did a fantastic job. It was a blast watching you guys. Again, thank you to everybody for their patience and their sportsmanship. So we want to thank you. And this is us heading out. And see you guys next time.